Okay. The petitioner is prosecuted more than 10 years. Can't be under 302, madam.
Please keep it.
I already, bail my lord, already cost more than 11 years, my lord.
Please.
Last week I have already filed memo, this is not needed.
Say here.
Yes. The place admission.
The lordship, this matter was listed previously, but wasn't on board for some reasons. The appeal has preferred against the honorable single judge where the disciplinary proceeding was forced.
Read the appeal.
Yes. Yeah.
Move after vacation.
Lordship, the matter is urgent. The respondent is a senior citizen of lordship, so that is why.
We'll see afterwards.
Yeah.
Okay.
My lord, OGLS matter, fresh admission.
Give it you.
It's a land acquisition matter.
Yes.
Quickly list item number 1.
This is last citizen, directed to produce the up-to-date certified copy of OEA case. I have applied for the same, need some more time. I hold record and then thing.
What is your good name?
Subhasis Mahapatra.
Subhasis?
Mahapatra.
Mr. Subhasis Mahapatra and counsel for the petitioners submits that as for the order dated 16/4/2025, certified copy of the entire order sheet of OEA case number 963 of 2016 has been applied for, but it has not been received, and some more time is required to produce the same. The matter may be taken up after the ensuing summer vacation. Stop. List this matter on such and such date. Yes.
Item 2.
Consolidated cost of it only 5
All right. The learned counsel for the petitioner submitted that he has already filed the consolidated copy of the cost title of the writ petition as for the order number 3 dated 34/2025 before the registry stopped. Let the registry place the same on record for this matter after the launch. Yes.
Item 3.
Copy already served.
And copy has already been served. Yes.
The last one was the direct state of the instruction. Could 3/25 or 26/25 or 29/25. That was time of the instruction.
We have received the instruction below. So this alternative remedy is there because the order of the learned civil judge, you can file the execution phase.
That's correct. The order is 3/25.
And now the so far the instruction is concerned, the proposal is pending for the government.
In similar cases, you are to dispose of an extra 2.
This is the instruction in the April, month of April. Now, what has happened? But this instruction is 30th April.
That in the month of May, we are not receiving, but the government, they are pending for the government. That's it. That is.
The next up to is the order. In similar cases, you have to direct it to state government to take necessary steps.
Give a copy to him. Let's see.
See, his nuance is that the enhanced compensation amount has not been deposited or disbursed, and the order is in his favor of the London Civil Judge Senior Division, Bhavani Patna.
Alright.
So if you are not challenging that order, then you are to pay the enhanced amount. It's plain and simple thing. So
In the order is of 2020,
Hmm.
now still they are not able to take this 5 years.
and this type of plea in a case which was disposed of, that LAR case was disposed of in 2019. So at this stage, if you say that the file is pending before the government for consideration, that cannot be a ground. Sanction the money and make payment to her. That is the order dated also. We have passed another order. But in the last date, we have asked you to examine whether yes, there is any challenge to it. If you have not challenged, then make the payment. Take down the petition has been filed by the petitioner, Tilochan Rana, which is where to direct the opposite parties to sanction and disburse the compensation amount in favor of the petitioner in his favor, pursuant to the judgment and order dated 6/9/2019, passed by the London Civil Judge Senior Division, Bhavani Patna, LAR number 39 of 2019. When the matter was taken up on 3/3/2025, and the London Counsel for the petitioner made a submission that even though more than 5 years have already passed since the date of pronouncement of the judgment, and the compensation amount at the enhanced rate is yet to be disbursed to the petitioner, and we asked the London Council for the state to obtain instruction as to whether there is any challenge to the aforesaid judgment and order dated 6/9/2019 or not. And if not, why the compensation amount has not been disbursed in favor of the petitioner. Today, the Land Council for the state has produced the written instruction dated 30/4/2025, received from the Special Land Acquisition Officer, UIIP, Kusum Kunti, wherein it is stated as follows for the event. The plea taken by the Land Council for the state that the matter is under the examination of the government level, and after receipt of the order of the government, necessary steps can be taken, is not appreciated, particularly when the order of the Land and Civil Judge Senior Division Bhavani Patna was passed in way back in September 2019. Therefore, we are of the view that the opposite party number who is to make payment?
A sanction, government will sanction and
Uh,
government will sanction.
opposite party number one.
Who will sanction? Director.
Acha. Opposite party number two. So and so. The government has to sanction the amount. Sanction has not been made, obviously.
Yes. One and
The opposite party number one, so and so, has to make necessary sanction of the amount as per the judgment and order dated so and so at an early stage, and thereafter opposite party number two, three shall so and so now like shall take expeditious step for disbursement of the compensation amount by end of June 2025, if there is no other impediment. This is taken on record. Accordingly, the writ petition is disposed of. Here.
LAR number 36. LAR number 36.
LAR number টা ভুল রাখ দিলি?
Again, 39.
39 day, 36 of 36 of
4, 5, 6, 7.
7
Uh,
up till 7.
these are all same. ଏଗୁଡାକରେ ସବୁ ସେମ୍ ଇନଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ସନ ତ ଦେଇ ଦିଅନ୍ତି ଇଏଗୁଡାକ ଦେଇ ଦିଅନ୍ତି
5, 6, 7.
ପୁରା ସେପାରେଟ ଏଇଟା ହଉଛି ଯୋଉଟା ଦେଖିଲେ ଏଇଟା ହଉଛି ଆଇଟମ ନମ୍ବର 3 ର ହେଲା ତ ସିମିଲାର
आइटम नंबर लिखी दे दियो ऊपर पेंसिल से
तीन ଲେଖି ଦିଅନ୍ତି ପୁରା ଗଣ୍ଡଗୋଳ ହେଇଯିବ।
आइटम नंबर लिखी दियो
just ଲେଖିଦେବି 4, 5, 6
आइटम नंबर गुडा लिखी दियो
5, 6, 7.
तो 7 दिसे
Opposite party number 1 time ta diya.
हाँ
1 may be directed to dispose of
one is to sanction
within 1 month. You lordship with us. कारण सेठी पकड़ी रख दले ये करना है.
अच्छा one टाउ कर दियो preferably within 1 month करियो है ना तापर opposite party number 3
Yes.
to make the sanction by end of कितने ना
July.
जुलाई कर दियो है ना जुलाई next
Item 8.
Please, election. Your Worship, this application has been filed for a direction to the collector and Tahsildar, Your Worship, to call for the record of the settlement proceeding and dispose it of, Your Worship. On the last occasion, on 17 February 2025, Lordship had given a direction to the opposite parties to seek instruction, Your Worship.
progress of the proceeding
Yes, my lord. I have
in
obtained
portions of the later under annexure 3
petitioner was called for to produce certain document, my lord.
कौन अलाव ଆସିଲାନି
Petitioner पता है.
ଏଠି ହଉଛି 1-3-2025 ର
Yes.
Yes, sir.
ତାପରେ କଣ ହେଲା ସେ
Petitioner was
17-2025 ରେ କଣ ହେଲା ଆପଣ କ୍ଲାଏଣ୍ଟ ଗଲେ
Yes, Your Worship. Documents have all been supplied, Your Worship.
ଏଇ ତ ଅଧା ଇନଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ସନ ଆଣିଲେ କଣ ହବ ଆପଣ ଆଣିକିନି ମେ ମାସରେ ପ୍ରଡ୍ୟୁସ କରୁଛନ୍ତି 1-3 ଅର୍ଡରଟେ 1-3 ପରେ 17-3 ତାଙ୍କୁ ଡାଇରେକ୍ସନ ଦିଆଯାଇଛି ସେ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ମୁଁ ଡକୁମେଣ୍ଟ ପ୍ରଡ୍ୟୁସ କରିଦେଇଛି ତାପରେ ଆଉ କିଛି ନାହିଁ ଆପଣ ପାରେ ଇନଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ସନ ଗେଟ୍ ଦି ଇନଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ସନ
my lord.
ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ the learned counsel for the state has produced the written instruction received from Tahsildar Sadar Cuttack dated 1/3/2025 as per order dated 17/2/2025, wherein the Tahsildar has asked the petitioner to submit the following documents on or before 17/3/2025 for disposal of KLC number 1650 of 2008. The document दिया गया आधे लिखा है जी. the learned counsel for the petitioner submits that as per the requirement of the aforesaid letter dated 1/3/2025, the petitioner has already produced the same, but the KLC number so and so is yet to be disposed of. Let the learning counsel for the,
Your Lordship, on 30th/4/2025, a notice has been sent to the settlement officer calling for the.
you are not producing those
Yes,
documents.
Your Lordship, that I beg your pardon, Your Lordship, I don't have in the hard copy, Your Lordship.
No, unless you produce them, then we'll ask him to obtain instruction. If there is any further progress after 17/3/2025, that those things are to be brought on record.
As Your Lordship pleases.
What is that letter, as you say?
Your Lordship, it's a notice to the settlement officer.
Who has given that?
Tahsildar has given you
Acha.
to produce the Sabik Khata.
Just a minute. Tahsildar given notice to whom?
The settlement officer, Jobra Kata,
Settlement officer, Jobra Cutter.
requesting to supply
What is
the
the date?
30/4/2025.
13/4/2025
25.
for production of what?
Sabik ROR
Sabik ROR
pertaining to Khata number 1191,
pertaining to
Khata number
Khata number.
1191.
So why don't you send it to the
Yes, Your Lordship. I can
Send it so
print
that-
it out and produce the
ସେ ଯୋଉ
report.
ପଠା ହୁଏ ଫୋନ ସେ ପଠେଇ ଦେବେ ସେଇଥିରୁ ଡାଇରେକ୍ଟ ପଠାଇଏ
Get a printout and give me what is it.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Copy, but copy.
yes ଲେଖନ୍ତୁ the learning council
Give me
କଣ
what
ଲେଖିଲେ no no but stop. He has also produced the later dated swan so 30/4/2025 letter na notice कौन कହୁଛନ୍ତି
Notice it.
notice which is issued by Tahsildar to settlement officer Jobra Cutter regarding production of Sabik ROR pertaining to से जहाँ से notice रहती है वो लिखी देगा submits staff request further submits that in spite of the same the KLC number so and so is yet to be disposed of. The land council for the state seeks some time to obtain instruction regarding the status of KLC number 1650 of 2008. Put up this matter, give it date. I'll say 8 I'll see you notice that I'll seal Marikin. Please give me.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Okay, so this is the actual message.
Item 9.
Mr. Tapan Kumar Mandal in person. See the prayer. What is the instruction you have received?
We have sent it on 2/5, madam.
Acha.
Yet to receive the instruction.
Land count, non-appears for the petitioner. No, empty good. The petitioner is not present. Stop. The land council for the state submits that he has already sought for instruction regarding status of OGLS R case number 1 of 2024. And some more time will be granted to him to obtain instruction in that respect, put of this matter after entering summer vacation. Yes.
Item 10.
Twenty-ninth, 25th, lots. All the formats are good.
Could I put here a number like this?
Good tier plus. It's the same much.
ଆଗରୁ ଡିସ୍ପୋଜାଲ ହେଇଥିଲା ଏଇ ସିମିଲାର କେସ୍ ଗୁଡାକ ହେଇନି?
Exactly. Same much. That was in that place. Okay.
So whenever you make such type of thing, so at least ask the persons concerned, in their presence, everything should be done, demarcation should be, right? So what is your case actually?
Lordship, an embankment was constructed on the land of the petitioner and the compensation was not paid.
No, that's all right, but what they have now saying that at this stage it is not possible to carry out the demarcation. It will damage the crops, standing crops there, and there is only one amin, etc., then it would take some time, and the staff will be deployed to assist the demarcation process. What we are proposing to do that whenever they will carry out this demarcation work, the petitioners will be noticed, and in their presence, this thing would be done. Okay. and you will produce the relevant document to show that these are the lands. And obviously, if they found out from the demarcation that those particular land have in fact been utilized for that purpose, so necessary report will be served, then you will have a base thing to get the compensation. Now, unless that report comes out that your land has been in fact taken over or utilized for the construction of that dam, you cannot get. So you are saying that for that demarcation is necessary. Now the problem for demarcation, as has been mentioned in the, so we are directing that they will carry out as soon as this thing is over, this standing crops, etc., that is over, and they will notice you, and in your presence that will be, and inquiry report regarding that, that will also be given to you, so that you will know that whether your land has been utilized for that purpose or not, right? Then appropriate claim you can raise, okay? That's
So
all.
the paddy was there originally and it is harvested.
Here the prayer is the initiation of peace prayer. Initiation of land acquisition proceeding. That is.
File this writ petition with a prayer for payment of compensation under the right to fair compensation transparency in Land Acquisition Rehabilitation Resettlement Act 2013.
B priority election, initiation of land acquisition proceeding also. In prayer person, B type the and was directly opposite to issue preliminary notification and initiate land acquisition proceeding.
No, it's not necessary. Now it has been done. So if it has been utilized for the purpose of that, so that is to be, they have to be paid. So that's all. Listen. When the matter was taken up on 25/3/2025, the Land Council for the petitioner drew the attention of this court to paragraph number 10 of the writ petition, and when I inquired in with detailed particulars of the khata, plot, kisham, and area of the land of the respective petitioners have been mentioned, which is stated to have been utilized for constructing river embankment. And it is the further case of the petitioners that they have not received any compensation for such land. We asked the Land Council for the state to obtain instruction in that respect. Today, the Land Council for the state has produced the letter dated 28/4/2025 of Tahsildar Damapada, wherein it is stated as follows, quote from paragraph number 1 to 7 entirety है ना एक को साथ अपन कोट कर देगा the letter of the superintending engineer Khurda Irrigation Division Khurda is also attached to the letter of the Tahsildar है ना so also এইটা কোনটা annexure যেটা লাস্ট পেজ দিয়েছেন এটা কোনটা ওটা এটা আমিন আচ্ছা so also the report of the amin is thus from the perusal of the report furnished before this court it appears that the areas neighboring the Rana River in Nisitpur village are cultivated with different crops. And if at this juncture the demarcation is made, it would result in the loss of many crops, which should lead to the hardship of the petitioner. And therefore, at this point of time, it would not be possible to determine the exact area taken over by the river and embankment. And therefore, it is requested that the field verification may be delayed until crop is harvested. Stop. Since without the field verification and demarcation work, it could not be ascertained whether the averments taken in the writ petition in paragraph number 10 relating to the construction of the river embankment in those in the lands of the petitioner, comma, it would be proper that after the standing crops are removed, the field verification and detailed demarcation is carried out. Accordingly, we dispose of the writ petition that after removal of the standing crops, immediate steps shall be taken for field verification and a detailed demarcation by the authority concerned, and it should be done in presence of the petitioners, and a report in that respect shall also be a copy of the report in that respect shall also be provided to each of the petitioners. After receiving such report, the petitioners are at liberty to take appropriate steps in accordance with law. This is taken on record and it is disposed of. I wrote a copy I wrote a copy so that you will get a copy, and similar orders is to be passed in the other matters.
Worship, item 1 and sub item 4 are similar.
Just a minute, just
1 and 4.
Sub item 1.
9988. 833
sub item 3 times.
No, this is WPC. First item we have dictated the order, that is 8338.
838.
And which is connected that
9988.
9988. Acha. Where is that? The same letter?
Same.
Acha. It's not necessary. The same letter to कर दो और खाली वो कॉपी कर दी प्रत्येक ये रे रखी देगा है ना
8414 भी तो प्राइवेट से एक्चुअली तहसीलदार दाम पड़ा
Different.
8414 different.
Banki. This is a complete different item. Just for instruction today. Last day the instruction.
Just a minute.
এটা এনভায়রনমেন্ট ক্লাইমেট চেঞ্জ আর গোটা হচ্ছে লর্ডশিপ में जो 11,856 that is also तहसीलदार दाम पड़ा
No, we have disposed of two matters.
Yes, my lord.
One is 8338 and the other is 9988.
ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ହଉଛି ତଳଟା ଅଛି 11,855 ସେଇଟା ବି same.
Yes, London Council.
But instruction is not received in 11.
No, it is same.
Same.
ECB.
ସେ ତହସିଲଦାର ବାଦାମ ପଡା my lord.
But it's
Related to a different village, your lordship. Or
Same village, but same embankment.
the
not
prop-
the embankment. This is a road.
ଗ୍ରାମ
It's
ସଭା
complete different matter. And
No.
it was for instruction today.
yes same instruction we have received.
So, no, the exactly same.
Same.
See, you problem ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି standing crops ଅଛି.
Same,
that is ଯୋଉଟା.
But that was written WPC number 833/2025 जोटा कि आपण डिस्पोज कले जोटा
हाँ.
ସେଇଟା नंबर पड़छि कि एथरे फाइल रे अछि सेगुला
And para 5. And para 5.
तो ठीक अछि लॉर्डशिप इन ई जो दीटा मैटर यदि इज डिस्प्यूटिंग दैट विल टेक इंस्ट्रक्शन इन दीटा मैटर
All right.
नाउ ही सेइंग दैट प्रधानमंत्री ग्राम सड़क योजना
ठीक
For that
ଅଛି
purpose-
ତାହେଲେ ଏଇ ଯୋଉ 8414/2025 ଆଉ ଯୋଉ ଲାଷ୍ଟ ଆଇଟମ ଅଛି 11856 of 2025, if you have not obtained the specific instruction we can take up afterwards, but these two matters are disposed of, है ना? The Learning Council for the Etal account था जो मझीरे ରହିଗଲା.
इन ऑफ इंडिया भी पार्टी अछन कोथरे कहले सर 84814
Oh, no, it's a, you see, compensation is to be paid by you. So you take that instruction. Same paragraph number is also same, paragraph number 10. But it is not for the river embankment as he says. It is for a different purpose.
अंशुपालक
Ansupa, Ramsar wetland site ବୋଲି କହୁଛନ୍ତି.
Submergence in also.
ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ. So these two matters, we place it after summer vacation. Is yet to obtain instruction as per the order dated 25/3/2025. This is in 8414 of 25. है ना? बाकी order रहेला
11856 of
11856 ର order के wait करते. This is construction of road.
Road.
It is different, he is right. So, attach is, so this,
तो लग जाए
no,
तहसील से एक्चुअली
different. So these two matters will come after summer vacation. Yes,
Item 11.
Instruction of sulfur management regarding release of compensation money.
what it is one more time a good time
you see, when the petitioner approached the authority, he said that that has already been credited to your account. Now, he verified his two accounts. One is at Central Bank, Jagatsinghpur. The other is at ICI Bank, Jagatsinghpur. But it has not been credited.
on the very side we have sought for instruction that's why another
How
one
your authority is giving such type of
Statement
statement?
question
to a
ପଚାରିଲେ
person?
ଜଣା how they have said that it has been credited
ତାକୁ କହିଦଉଛନ୍ତି ତମ ଆକାଉଣ୍ଟ ଗଲାଣି ଭେରି ଟଙ୍କା ସିଏ ତାର ଦିଟା ଆକାଉଣ୍ଟ ସିଏ ଆସି ଚେକ୍ କଲା ବେଳକୁ କିଛି ନାହିଁ ତ this is a compensation amount for the
total 5 lakhs 4,11,700 or 71,156
when you will obtain instructions?
Next, vacation fast.
You see,
Just reopening a room.
we will do one thing.
No.
Day after tomorrow, we are keeping it and the VC that let that special land acquisition officer appear.
Okay.
This is just a harassment to the person. So,
Definitely.
eventually, ଟଙ୍କା ମାନେ ତା ଆକାଉଣ୍ଟରେ ଦେଇନ ଇଟ୍ସ ଅଲ୍ ରାଇଟ୍ ତାଙ୍କୁ କୁହ ଯେ ନା ଏଇ ସମୟରେ
ଠିକ
ତାଙ୍କୁ ବ୍ଲକ୍ ମାରିବାର କଣ ଜଷ୍ଟିଫିକେସନ ଅଛି ସିଏ ଯାଇକିନି ଆକାଉଣ୍ଟ ଚେକ୍ କରିବେ ସୋ ସେ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ the Land Council for the state seeks some more time to obtain instruction as per the order dated 21/4/2025. Put up this matter on 14th of May 2025. The Special Land Acquisition Officer MIP Jawasinpur, opposite party number 2, shall appear through virtual mode to answer the queries which have been made in the aforesaid order at 10:30 a.m. A free copy of the order be handed over to the Land Council for the state for compliance. Yes.
I'm appealing to Mishra to appeal they have been opinion of 4 minutes. S.K.Sahoo.
Which matter?
Same matter is bank pay.
S.K.Sahoo.
A night of presence to note for the this is item number कितने का item? इधर तो 14 का दिखा 14/5/2025 40
Day after tomorrow.
day after tomorrow at 10:30 it will be taken out. You will appear through virtual mode. Yes.
Item 12.
Your Lordship, on behalf of M.R. Patnaik, I adjourn this matter.
What is your good name, Land Council?
Rasmi Ranjan Jena.
Mr. Rasmi Ranjan Jena, Land Council, appearing through virtual High Court for that Bhubaneswar, 6 for an adjournment. List this matter after summer vacation date there. Yes, next.
Item 13.
May I please, in this case, a refusal has been filed for remeasurement of petitioner's acquired land value. There is a discrepancy in the measurement of land between notification of land and actual land acquired from demolition. Representation is pending before the LAO Miller, the annex of 5 series Miller.
You come to that representation. Let us see what you have written there.
Yes, 21.
Yes, 21.
Page 21, yes.
Yes.
Demand for correctional in land acquisition. What correction you want?
Excess measurement of land they have acquired Miller. There is a mark in the building Miller. Hello, come to page number 23 Miller. Sketch map Miller. The green color Miller excess marking for demolition Miller. In the plot actually. Page 23 and 24. Without measuring the land Miller, the Tahsildar, as per notification, they have set up your land.
This green mark area is not covered under the notification.
Not covered.
Not covered.
Now it has been acquired and you have not been received any compensation
Not received any compensation.
for these 3 lands.
Yes, madam.
Here His
Yes.
case is that he's saying that the excess land has been acquired, but he wants a measurement. That measurement was not correct. We are saying that whatever measurement has been made, that is as per.
No, he utilized one private mean that he has stated on the
Yes,
what
yes.
basis he's
The
telling.
disputed
He
fact.
stated, we are right. We appointed in private means one so. So just he has submitted a representation. So that representation is dated when? When that representation was given?
31,
31/1/2025.
125, my lord.
This land acquisition officer has received that.
Received that, my lord.
Annexure 6 page 25 your lordship is saying.
After annexure 6, my lord.
There ଗୋଟେ notice ହେଇଥିଲା ଯେ ତାଙ୍କ presence ରହିବା ପାଇଁ your lordship is saying. Annexure 6 page 25. Yes, sir.
What happened thereafter?
My lord, they have not measuring the land, my lord. Only
No, this you are asked to remain present
This one.
on 5/2/2025 for the purpose of demarcation.
They have not measuring the land, my lord.
Then what there?
ଭୂମି ଅଧିକରଣ ପାଇଁ
Spot, my lord.
ପୁନର୍ବାର ମାପ
ପୁରା ଲେଖା ହଉଛି ପୁନର୍ବାର ମାପ କାର୍ଯ୍ୟ କରାଯିବା ପାଇଁ ଧାର୍ଯ୍ୟ ଅଛି ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଆସି ଏଇ ତାରିଖ ଦିନ ଉପସ୍ଥିତ ରହିବା ପାଇଁ ଏଇ ନୋଟିସ ମାଧ୍ୟମରେ ଜଣାଇ ଦିଆହଉଛି କଣ ହେଲା ତାପରେ ଏଇଟା 31/1/2025 ର ନୋଟିସ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ କୁହାହେଲା ସେମାନେ ମାପ କରିବେ 5/2/2025 ରେ ଆପଣ ଆସି ମାପ କାର୍ଯ୍ୟ ସମୟରେ ଉପସ୍ଥିତ ରହିବେ ଏଇ ଜମି ଯୋଉ ଖାତା ନମ୍ବର ଆଉ ପ୍ଲଟ ନମ୍ବର ଗୁଡା ସବୁ ଲେଖା ହେଲା ତ କଣ ହେଲା ତାପରେ what you have done?
My lord, they reiterate the same, my lord.
For that ଆପଣଙ୍କର ମେଜରମେଣ୍ଟ ଆପରେ ଆପଣ ଆଭରମେଣ୍ଟ କଣ ନେଇଛନ୍ତି annexure 6 ପରେ what is your averment in the writ petition?
Para 9 reduction.
ନାଇଁ annexure 6 ଟା ତ ହଉଛି para 9 ରେ
See, now
Paragraph 10, my lord.
5,000 to the duty of the election for measurement. However, it was just an I was.
Similarly,
Same figure was intimated. Sheta quoted.
similarly on paragraph 10, my lord. Page 7. Similarly on 12/3/25, another letter issued by OP3 11, my lord, to OP4, my lord, the Tahsildar for
they
measurement.
must have communicated to you. Suppose they now communicate to you that no, these particular plots which you are showing in green mark, that has not been acquired. So it becomes a disputed question of fact. So in a writ jurisdiction, what can we do? So for that, you are to seek appropriate remedy. You are indicating that these are the 3 plots which have been utilized, for which compensation is required to be paid to you. Now notice was issued and you say that the date was fixed and notice in pursuant to the notice, you also remain present and they also carried out the demarcation. And after that, they stick to the no, these 3 lands have not been utilized. So there must be some communication to you also. Then how can you know? এটা মৌখিକ କହିନଥିବେ ନା ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଲେଖିକି ଦେଇଥିବେ ଯୋଉ ଚିଠିଟା କି ଆପଣ ଦଉନାହାନ୍ତି ରିଟ୍ ପିଟିସନରେ why have you not give that letter which was communicated to you? ଆପଣ ମୌଖିକ କହିଦଉଛନ୍ତି ନା ସବୁ କଥା ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ନେଇଯାଉଛନ୍ତି ସେ କିଛି ଚେଞ୍ଜ କଲେନି ସେଆକୁ ସେ ଷ୍ଟିକ୍ କରି ରଖିଲେ ତ ସେ କମ୍ୟୁନିକେସନ କୁଆଡେ ଗଲା ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଏ ଯୋଉ ପାରାଗ୍ରାଫ 10 ରେ ଆପଣ ଆଭରମେଣ୍ଟ ନେଇଛନ୍ତି ଯେ the petitioners have demonstrated their left out area before the opposite party number 3 from this case map enclosed, but the opposite party's authorities never accepted this case map nor corrected the area in the respective LA cases, as a result of which the petitioner's legitimate entitlement has been prejudiced, and the same time just to frustrate the claim of the petitioner, opposite party are pressing hard to receive the compensation by issuing one after another letters. So after the measurement, same figure जो arrive कले बेली आपनकर एई 3टा जमी ଯାଇନି ବୋଲି ଯୋଉ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ସେ ଲେଟର କାହିଁକି?
ମାନେ ଏକ୍ସେସ୍ 7 କଡ଼ି 3 କଡ଼ି ଏକ୍ସେସ୍
ସେଟା ଆପଣ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଅଥରିଟି ତାକୁ ଆକ୍ସେପ୍ଟ କରୁନାହାନ୍ତି ବୋଲି ଆପଣ ନିଜେ ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି ପରା। ତ ସେଟା କେମିତି ଜାଣିଲେ ଆପଣ whether they have communicated to in writing or ମୌଖିକ କହିଦେଲେ?
they have made as per notification they have said you
That's not the
receive
question.
the
After
compensation amount
after
and-
31st January 2025, when the notice was given, what has happened? Anything is communicated to you in writing? Pursuant to this notice at page 25.
Then how you have written this that similarly on 12/3/2024 another letter issued by the opposite party number 3 to the opposite party number 4 for measurement again same figure has been given so and so. Where is that notice? 12/3 ରେ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଚିଠି ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଗଲା ବୋଲି ଯୋଉ ଲେଖୁଛନ୍ତି ଏ ଚିଠି କାହିଁ?
I have not annexed taken.
So that is then it goes to the root of the matter that if the authority have already taken measurement and they have stick to the that no, those 3 particular land have not been acquired. So how in a writ jurisdiction will adjudicate the same? Because it may require documentary evidence, oral evidence, all these things. So what do you propose to do? You withdraw this and seek appropriate remedy?
Annex those documents, madam. It's signed.
All right, this petition has been filed by the petitioners Ajay Kumar Das, Vishnu Priya Das, and Manoj Kumar Das. For a direction to the opposite parties for reassessment and remeasurement of the land of the petitioners acquired by the opposite parties. The Land Council for the petitioner submitted that in Moja 18 Nola, Hatha number 4922 30 এইগুড়াକ ଆପଣ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ତ ଇଏ ହେଇଛି ବୋଲି ପେଜ ନମ୍ବର 22 ରେ ଯୋଉ ରିପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟେସନ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି।
Yes, madam.
ଆଚ୍ଛା ଖାତା ନମ୍ବର 4922 38/60 which corresponds to plot number 65/107 66/107 112 and 66/183 and acquired area is Ekorsun 835, Ekorsun 708 and Ekor 1.046. These are the lands which you are mentioned.
Yes, madam.
That according to you, this has been left out or what? What do you say?
Excess area marked for demolition. Schedule of land I have stated, madam. In the schedule of land.
Na e land to na onyo land?
Yes, madam. Same land.
25 election.
Same land.
But the areas are different areas. 25.
But is your plot number?
Plot would have same, basically. This is the areas.
Have been left out and after getting such representation the notice was issued to the petitioners under Annexure 6 dated 31/1/2025 to remain present on 5/2/2025 for measurement, and in paragraph number 10 of the writ petition, it is stated that the opposite party authorities neither accepted the case map nor corrected the area in the respective LA cases. अच्छा सेठी से LA case रहुଛି सब खाली जो ये है हाँ से ऊपर से जो ये है तो LA case टा मतलब लिख दो. And for which the petitioners are unable to receive the compensation amount in respect of those lands. However, it is further stated that on 12/3/2025, another letter was issued by the opposite party number 3 to opposite party number 4. Opposite party number 3 टा किए land acquisition officer है ना, तो opposite party number 4 ला तहसीलदार पूरी है ना. For measurement, to again measure for measurement है ना, and the same after measurement the same figure has been given ignoring the actual field position. Stop. However, no documents have been attached by the petitioners in support of the averments taken in paragraph number 10. दीटा जिनस आपको देखिया पड़ो. प्रथम हूँ 12/3/2025 रे आउ गोटे चिठी आपण पाइले बा जो गला जो अपोजिट पार्टी नंबर 3 रु अपोजिट पार्टी नंबर 4 को एवं तापरे मेजरमेंट हला परे सेम फिगर आसला है ना. The Land Council for the petitioner seeks some time to produce those relevant documents out of this matter after summer vacation. Yes.
Item 14.
Till then, my lord, no.
No question of till then. Right. Now you can only get that after, otherwise it will be a matter of a civil dispute. You have to approach the appropriate court. The state court cannot do anything. They will say these are not the land. You will say that I have engaged a private Amin and private Amin's report is this. This is not proper to adjudicate also these matters in writ jurisdiction. Yes, next.
Item 14.
Please, Lordship, the petitioner is an ex-serviceman. He fought 1965 and 71 were in army. As per the Home Department policy of 1963, there is a provision of allotment of 5 acres land to the ex-servicemen. Later, the Revenue Department in 1998 made that provision to 1 acre. Further, in this petition, the petitioner challenges the Home Department resolution at Annexure 7, page 123 of the
No,
petition.
that has gone also. Now the only some money is to be given. That's all.
The petitioner challenges this resolution, Home Department resolution on 2 points and raised
That
for
has
the
gone since long. This 2014 thing. They have taken that lands are not sufficient available to give you 5 acres, 1 acre. So now they will give you just some amount. Where is the latest one?
in 2014, Annexure 7, page 123.
So what are you seeking? The first prayer is a resolution, which is in the form of a policy.
The form of a policy.
And policy, but it is ultra virus constitution. Policy is a policy.
Lordship, Home Department.
As if it is a statutory impact. Your first prayer is arbitrary ultra virus to the Constitution of India.
Lordship, there is a provision of allotment of land to ex-servicemen in the OGLS Act itself.
Yes, they are, at one point of time, they have taken a policy decision. Now they, because of the paucity of land, they changed it to 1 acre. Then again, they said that that is also not available. That is how they have now come to perhaps the money, what is that, that notification, latest one?
Page 123.
120?
123. Lordship, Home
That is
Department brought
the
2014,
monetary
the
grant.
latest one.
Monetary grant in lieu of agricultural land to the landless Jawan who have served in the
So many, only
That is the monetary benefit to the landless Jawan.
As for OGLS Act, the lands are already reserved for ex-servicemen in all the parcels in Odisha.
the passage of time, that's, it is not,
Lordship, may kindly refer page 145, annexure 10. I have annexed an ROR. This honorable court has also in Manoj Kumar Das.
that is not possible now, Learning Council, it is not possible.
It is the case, that case was filed earlier. The WPC number 10242 of 2025. And that case, they have argued the matter before my lord. And that is withdrawn on 21/4/2025. There is an order. My lord, my friend has annexed it, annexure 19.
19.
Annexure 19 page
Petitioners filed by
228.
3 petitioners and
Same thing is now.
Yes.
Are we?
now
They
civil
argue
petition.
the matter. There it is in order. In order itself, my lord has reflected that he is argue the matter. After
19 February 2014.
Yes. The second page is 229.
Same thing, 19th February. Heard the Learning Council for the petition, Learning Council for the pet. It appears that similar matters, some persons approach this court. Challenging the Home Department resolution number.
My lord, the same person, not same person.
This
Jointly
petitioner,
become.
the petitioner along with so and so others. And after arguing some time, the Land Council for the petitioner seeks permission to withdraw the same, to file a separate writ petition for each of the petitioners. However, again, a joint petition, again, the petitioner has, however, the petitioner has filed this petition. After going through the averments taken, in this writ petition, the prayer has been made so and so. After going through the averments taken in the petition and hearing the Land Council for the respective parties, we are not inclined to accept the prayer as by passage of time, the government has changed the policy in view of the scarcity of the, what is that land, that word has been used, that scarcity of land. Court is at 120, kitne page पूछ लें?
123.
120.
Policy is 1.
Answer 7, 123.
123. So what गला से जो
Monetary grant subject monetary granted in lieu of agricultural
and
land.
it's like 80 पाइने लपरा जे जमी नहीं बेली उठे जे सिवड़ा लिखा है क्लास दो देखी थी सुनना
Paragraph 2.
paragraph 2 लेकिन paragraph 2 रे लिख दें that it has become difficult to find government land for implementation of the project, even for developmental purpose funded by the state exchequer. And in many occasions, land reserved for the specific purposes in ROR now required to be de-reserved for the other purpose. And that is the reason why the Revenue and DM Department has not been able to meet the requirement of land for administrative requirement a policy sponsor देखिए लिखे हुए है ना, and accordingly the in superstition of all the previous resolution instruction issued by the Home Department from time to time, the government, after careful consideration, has been pleased to decide that monetary grant in lieu of agricultural land shall be given to the eligible Jawans who serve in the forward areas during the period from 26th October 1962 to 31st January 1964 and landless ex-servicemen. And the amount of monetary grant in lieu of agricultural land in each case shall be as indicated in the column number 3 of that annexure 1. Therefore, since by passage of time, it was government changed the policy and took the decision for monetary grant in lieu of agricultural land. We are of the view that it cannot be said that there is any illegality in the aforesaid one so, and it cannot be said to be arbitrary or ultra virus to the Constitution of India to any statutory acts or rules. Therefore, the writ petition being devoid of merit stands dismissed. Yes. You, yes.
Item 15.
When the election of the opposition or female, the DMN, the permission for transfer of the land, it will also consider the annexure 1 male, the government land matters to lease granted to the in the year 1974 to one Krishna Chandra Naik male. So subsequently the Krishna Chandra Naik after due permission is transferred to the which was Sujata Sahal in the year 2014. Subsequently the present pitch.
What is your representation?
We can answer 3 minutes.
What is that representation?
Only to grant permission.
What permission?
Permission for sublease the land to the in favor of the the person who has filed an affidavit.
Lease was granted in favor of Krishna Sawantai. He has given it sublease to another person. Now that person wants to give
that for the condition.
Whether that condition of the lease permits.
Yes, let's see, the page 19.
Page 19.
Page 19, clause number 9.
Yes.
The sublease shall not by any means or in any way whatsoever bequeath, mortgage, charge, transfer, assign, sublet or part of possession of his holding or any portion thereof, any person without first obtaining written permission of the additional district magistrate, provided that such permission shall not be required in such mortgage in the lease full.
So that is the exact reason why you filed the representation before the ADM Kautala.
With the competent authority and with the
for grant of permission. And that is pending since when? 12/9/2025.
13/3/2025.
No, এটা আপনার পেজ নম্বর annexure 3 page 33 উপরে লেখা হয়েছে টপ রে লেখা হয়েছে 12/3/25.
তার সে রিসিভ করছেন 13/3/25.
Then why so 13/3/2025. So it is not even a month they must be in.
And my husband is suffering from
time দেবে না সঙ্গে সঙ্গে পড়ায় সুইসাইড ফাইল করে দিয়ে You have received no communication from this.
No, communication.
August 2014, you have purchased, isn't it? And now you gave a representation. What is this surplus?
No, August 1914 purchase due to my husband's illness, I want some money. For that reason, I have arranged a purchaser, and accordingly, I have filed an affidavit before the authority, that is annexed to, and I have made an application for transfer with all the formalities.
এটা কে দিয়েছি আপনাকে এই যোটা
সুজাতা purchase কলা শ্যাম সুন্দর
सुजाता कोड पाहिला आहे
सुजाता कृष्ण
सीए सबलीज आहे कुछ सीए सबलीज कर लेंगे पण सुजाता सबलीज होत किती
original lease is Ramakrishna.
Yes, Krishna Ram. Chandra Naik.
And from Sujata is the sub-leaser. So from sub-leaser you got another sub-lease. Sub-lease.
Whether that can be, this is not permissible.
Sub-lease.
এটা গভর্নমেন্ট র ল্যান্ডটা এইটা তো গভর্নমেন্ট করনি না, এটা আপনার প্রাইভেট ক্যাপাসিটিরে সে সুজাতা করিছি সীমা
you have to convert it to freehold for selling and all.
The commercial plot, just like from the Kotak CDA plot.
No, ଏଠି ଯଦି ଥାନ୍ତା ଏଠି ଭର୍ଚୁଆଲି ଆପଣ ଦି ଜଣ ପ୍ରାଇଭେଟ ପାର୍ଟିଙ୍କ ଭିତରେ ଗୋଟେ କ୍ଲଜ ତା ଦେହରେ ଇନସର୍ଟ କରିଛନ୍ତି ଯେ ଯଦି ଇଏ କରିବ ତାହେଲେ ଏଡିଏମ को परमिशन so why it is a private
no you are right close from the original lease. Where is the original lease? So the original lease, does the original lease permit for sublease? Where is that original lease?
Original lease,
unless original lease is seen, this how can we believe this lease? Sublease, the original lease will give the right whether sublease right is there or not. From the sublease you want to make sublease.
Another sublease.
So show the original lease whether it is granted, the permission was there.
Then let's get some other data. When I play one thing, people also direct the
no question of direction.
Consider that is a permission.
First of all, you should have a right for getting
this writ petition has been filed by Seema Goel for a direction to the opposite party number 3 to grant permission in favor of the petitioner to sublease the property relating to plot number so and so within a stipulated period. The Land Council for the petitioner submits that a representation in that respect is pending since 13/3/2025, filed by the petitioner before the opposite party number 3, Additional District Magistrate Raurkela. However, on perusal of the averments, it appears in the writ petition, it appears that the original lease was granted in favor of Krishna Chandra Naik on 16/9/1974 for construction of residential house, and a lease deed was executed with certain terms and conditions. And on the application of the said Krishna Chandra Naik, the opposite party number 3 permitted him to transfer commercial plot number 11 by way of sublease, and accordingly the sublease was granted in favor of Mrs. Sujata Soni. And Sujata Soni executed a deed of sublease of the said land in favor of the petitioner on 25th August 2014, and a copy of that sublease has been annexed as Annexure 1.
Husband of the petitioner.
Huh?
Husband of the petitioner.
In
favor of husband of the petitioner.
husband of the petitioner.
Parapatni.
No, Shyam Sundar Goyal.
He the Parapatni.
Huh?
Parapatni.
Okay.
It is Sima Goyal. However, the Land Council for the petitioner has not filed the original lease deed granted in favor of Krishna Chandra Naik on 16/9/1974, nor the document relating to transfer by way of sublease from Krishna Chandra Naik to Mrs. Sujata Soni. Soni Tahan.
Sahani.
Sahani, yes.
Sahani.
The Land Council for the petitioner seeks some time to produce the aforesaid two documents put up this matter after ensuing summer vacation.
Item 16.
May I please know? The petitioners have filed this rate application for seeking a direction to the opposite party number 2 and 3 for employment under RR policy 2006 matters. My lord, all the petitions at the land house matter. The recorded tenant is the great grandfather of the petitioner number 1 matter. And subsequently, the recorded tenant has died, that is Maguni Sahu, on 5/12/1999 under Annexure 2 matter. And his elder son, that is Gopal Sahu, he has also died on 8/4/2018, that is Annexure 2, page 20. And the legal heirs of the Gopal Sahu is Duryodhana Sahu, is the father of the petitioner number 1 matter. And I would like to bring to my lord's notice who are eligible for employment under RR policy, that is under Annexure 4.
No. When that land was acquired?
My lord, that is since 2011, my lord. 11.
So
that is admitted, my lord. That
no
is
question of admission.
Why you
Where do you come at 25?
No, my lord. I would like to bring to my lord.
First you satisfy, otherwise,
My lord.
after 14 years, why will...
No, my lord. Your lordship may kindly see the Annexure.
When Duryodhana Sahu died, 2018?
No, Duryodhana Sahu has not yet died.
Then?
He is the father of the petitioner.
Okay, when...
He is submitted, my lord.
2018, what have you...
Yeah, that is the Gopal Sahu has died. My father.
Yes, that is in 2018.
18.
Why have you come now?
No, madam. I have submitted a representation before the authority.
When that land...
that is under Annexure 5.
Tell us when that land was acquired.
Then 4/1 notification was made in 2011.
That is missing in your date chart. So at that point of time, what was the policy? Where is that?
That is policy under Annexure 4, madam.
No. Annexure 4, it is
2006
policy.
Madam.
When that land was acquired?
2011.
Where have you stated that?
My lord, I would like to bring to my lord notice that Annexure 5. Annexure 5, that is the report. After due verification, a report was submitted by the MCL authority, that is staff officer LR MCL Bharatpur area, before the opposite party number 3 for taking a decision, madam. After due verification, that report was submitted.
under Annexure 5, page 36. Entire thing has already been admitted by the MCL authorities, my lord. I have filed this case, my lord, only for a direction to consider the case of the petitioner number 2, consider the case of the petitioner number 1 instead of petitioner number 2, taking into consideration his age factor, madam. That is why I have filed this case, madam. Everything has been admitted, and also your lordship may kindly.
Petition number 1 is the daughter of Duryodhana.
Duryodhana.
And petition number 2 is the
son-in-law of the Duryodhana Sahoo. The decision has been taken under Annexure 6, that is 13/2/2020 in the RPDSC meeting of the MCL manor in respect of Ongul district. It is crystal clear. The decision, that is agenda number 8, page 42, madam. Agenda number 41, and the decision was taken at page 42, madam. It has been decided that a landlord who has no male child but all daughters are married, in that case, MCL to provide one employment from the families of his married daughters with consent of the concerned landowner, if he or she is coming under category 1 and 2. I am coming under the category 1 and 2, which has been admitted by the MCL authorities under Annexure 5. Lordship may kind of a glance. The relevant portion, the land acquisition officer, the opposite party number 5, has written a letter to the GM. Your Lordship may kindly see that page 37, paragraph 4. May I read, madam? May I read, madam? Again, kindly refer the letter number such and such of Special Land Acquisition Officer, the opposite party number 5, Hon'Ble, addressed to the General Manager MCL Bharatpur area regarding grievance petition on providing employment benefit to son-in-law of Duryodhana Sahoo on grievance petition of Duryodhana Sahoo, son of Gopal Sahoo. He informed that Sri Duryodhana Sahoo, son of Gopal Sahoo of village Tilapisi, is claiming employment benefit to son-in-law Vishnu Sen Pradhan as the son-in-law was already considered for employment of the village. Tilapisi. One employment has already recommended in favor of his divorced daughter Lijarani Sahoo as per RR policy. Divorced Lijarani and Duryodhana Sahoo are two separate families, so that they are eligible to get two employments. Now, Lijarani Sahoo is a divorcee. According to the RR policy, she is the separate family, and she has also got employment in the MCL matter.
This letter, which you are now annexed to as Annexure 5,
Minor.
they are in the operative portion. It is. It appears that it was submitted to the General Manager MCL,
Minor.
Bharatpur area,
Minor.
and for taking a decision regarding the eligibility of this Vishnu Sen Pradhan,
Minor.
Who is of course the petitioner number 2 in this resolution. So this is dated 18 to 2021. Now we are in 2025.
Minor.
So what?
Pending, minor. That is pending. No action has yet been taken. And in the meantime, I would like to bring to my lord's notice that Annexure 6, that is the page 38, proceeding of 11th RPDSC meeting in respect of MCL project.
That's the question. All these things happen in 2021. Why you slept over for 5 years?
My lord, we are wondering.
And Annexure 6 is not after Annexure 5. Annexure 6 is prior to
Annexure 5, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So first Annexure 6 was that proceeding was meeting held. Then this, but where have you stated that after this Annexure 5 was taken, there was no intimation to you, no correspondence, and it is pending with the authority because it was written by staff officer LR MCL Bharatpur area, and it is addressed to that general manager. In the last page, it in paragraph it is mentioned. In page 37.
9, paragraph 9.
9 page 37 रे लिखा है आपनकर submitted to general manager MCL Bharatpur हैला to onward transmission to the general LR MCL to sort a decision regarding the eligibility of so and so as nominee of Duryodhan Sahu. तापर कौन हैला? Where is your averment in that?
My lord, paragraph 9, my lord.
What have you stated?
Paragraph 9, my lord. I have stated, it is respectfully submitted that name of the petitioner number 2 has been recommended by the staff officer Bharatpur area as the petitioner number 2 has been nominated by the Duryodhan Sahu, who is the father-in-law of the petitioner number 2 for employment. As per RR policy number 2006, my lord, by voting mistake that has been 2003.
Sorry.
Under Annexure 4 and as per the decision under Annexure 6, the petitioner number 2 would have been appointed in the MCL by the opposite party number 2 and 3, but the same was not yet considered by the MCL authority, as a result of which the petition number 2 is overage, my lord.
So, you waited till you become overage. Then now your claim is, okay, it's all right, I am overage, give it to my wife. Where have you said that to give it to my wife?
Therefore, since the petitioner number 1 filed this present writ application for consideration.
So we are MCL authority?
No.
We are in court.
No.
You won't tell them.
Even if
son-in-law overage
son-in-law to 45 years.
45 years ହେଲା ବସିଛନ୍ତି 5 ବର୍ଷ ହେଲା.
ନାଇଁ ମୁଁ ସବୁବେଳେ ତାଙ୍କ ପାଖକୁ ଦୌଡୁଛି ସେ ରଖିଛନ୍ତି ଦେବେ ବୋଲି. ନାଇଁ even if as per the decision of the RPDSC meeting, my lord, even if the petition number 1 is 2 is
wait for another 10 years. Your petition number 1 will be also overage.
My lord, yes, ma'am.
Wait for 10 years and thereafter you come.
My lord, while they have not taken any action, he could have been appointed.
Who is this Rosalind Sahu?
Rosalind Sahu is the
wife of petitioner number 2.
No. He is the divorcee daughter of Duryodhan Sahu.
So
she has already got employment. She has got.
So for her, there is no.
Rosalind Sahu is the petitioner number 1.
No representation even has been pending. That note sheet which you are placing, that is Annexure 5, that is in relation to that petitioner number 2. There is nothing in respect of this opposite party petitioner number 1 there.
No.
So how can we say that this?
No, let's say petitioner number 2 ko delengi.
So
we are not the MCL authority.
The petition has been filed by the petitioners Rosalind Sahu and Vishnu Sen Pradhan for a direction to the opposite parties number 2 and 3 to consider the case of the petitioner for employment in the MCL as for RR Policy 2006. And the decision of the proceeding of RPDSC meeting dated 13/2/2020 under Annexure 6, taking into consideration the recommendation made by the staff officer bracket L&R bracket ends, MCL Bharatpur area under Annexure 5, which is dated 18/2/2021. In the note sheet dated 18 to 2021. The staff officer LR MCL Bharatpur area has suggested that a decision is required to be taken for eligibility for employment benefit in respect of petitioner number 2, who is the son-in-law of Sahoo, as a nominee oblique land oustee and it was submitted to General Manager MCL Bharatpur area for onward transmission to General Manager bracketly L&R MCL. Though this, it is the case of the petitioner that such a note sheet was prepared on 18 to 2021 and General Manager LR and MCL was supposed to take a decision and the same has not yet been done, but the present writ petition was filed in 2025. Moreover, in the present writ petition, it is stated that since the petitioner number 2 has become overaged, in his place, the case of Sahoo, who is the daughter of Sahoo, should be considered for employment in the MCL as per R&R policy 2006. From the documents filed, we find that there was no such recommendation in favor of Sahoo, the petitioner number 1. Rather, a decision was required to be taken in the case of petitioner number 2. Therefore, this prayer in this writ petition that the MCL authorities to consider the case of petitioner number 1 instead of petitioner number 2, taking into account the age factor of the petition number 2, cannot be entertained, and accordingly the writ petition being devoid of
Pardon, my lord.
stands dismissed.
Pardon, my lord.
Yes.
My lord, your lordship, kindly see the RPDC meeting, man.
Yes, next.
My lord,
Item 17.
your lordship, kindly see the
Next item number 17.
Petitioner received the compensation amount less amount for other villages. And she has filed a author petition under section 64 of the land regulation article. And next of 4. That has not been referred to the Lara authority till now. So, Lordship is directed to send that application.
No, it has already been referred.
No, not referred. I have filed a separate application which is disputed by your lordships.
Where is that?
Next of 5. And next of 4 has not been referred.
19.
Similar villages application has been referred.
Similar not to your lordship, because this
But this is not the proper format. You see what that can be done. Can you repeat it? The prayer has to be made that this case may be referred to the authority. That is the language of section 64.
Yes.
But you see what you have mentioned here, and it is to be filed before whom? It is to be filed. Section 64 says that it is to be filed before the collector.
That is land acquisition officer.
So,
माननीय श्रीयुक्त सुवर्णरेखा जल प्रकल्प जोन ऑफिसर बहलगाम.
this is not the format should be, it is to be referred to the authority. So, and all the details is to be given that the amount which has been awarded, that is not proper, it is on the lower side, and on this basis, we are entitled to get more amount.
That has been described in the EG application, but not proper format. There is no specific format in the.
ଆପଣ ଗୋଟେ ଯେତେବେଳେ କ୍ଲେମ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ ଏଇ ଜମିର ସେଇ ଏରିଆର ଏଇ ପର୍ଟିକୁଲାର ଜମି ଗୁଡାକର ଯାହାର ରେଟ୍ ହଉଛି ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ଫିକ୍ସ ଅପ୍ କରିଛି ଏତିକି, ତେଣୁ ମତେ ତାଠୁ କମ ରେ ଦିଆ ହଉଛି, ତାର ଡକୁମେଣ୍ଟାରୀ ଏଭିଡେନ୍ସ, ତାର ସ୍ପେସିଫିକ ଆଭରମେଣ୍ଟ ନେଇକିନି ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ କେସ୍ ଟା ଫାଇଲ କରି ଏବଂ ତା ଦେହରେ ପ୍ରେୟାର ମେକ୍ କରିବାକୁ ପଡିବ ଯେ let it be referred to the authority. And if in spite of that proper application that is not referred, then you can go to the authority and make a prayer so that he can direct the collector to make the necessary reference. But এটা কোন ଗୋଟେ representation কোন ଦେଇଦେଲେ ଆପଣ?
At the time of receiving the compensation amount, he has written this application. ଟଙ୍କାଟା ରିସିଭ୍ କଲା ଅଥରିଟି ଠାରୁ ଯେ କମ ପଇସା ପାଇ.
Council, there is a provision under section 64 as you admit.
Yes.
So the application should be filed in that in a proper format, not in this way.
You know, there is not proper format under section 64. Only simply your lordship has also earlier disposed of that very annexed pipe. He has also written a simple application that has been also referred.
The prayer should be to refer the matter to the.
That is also referred.
ଆପଣ ଆସନ୍ତୁ
କ୍ଷତିପୂରଣ ଟଙ୍କା ପାଇଁ ଦରଖାସ୍ତ କିଛି ଅନୁରୋଧ କରୁ
କେମିତି କଣ ହବ?
ଲାଷ୍ଟ ମାନେ
ହଁ ସେଇପରା ପଢୁଛୁ ଆପଣ ଏଣୁ ବିନୀତ ଅନୁରୋଧ ଏହାର ସୁବିଚାର କରାଯାଏ ଆମକୁ ଉକ୍ତ ଜମିର ଉପରେ ଆପଣ କିଛି ନାହିଁ ଯେମିତି ଆପଣ ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି ଯେମିତି ସିଏ ହିଁ ଡିସାଇଡ କରିଦବ ସେ ମ୍ୟାଟରଟାକୁ
ମାନେ ଉଚ୍ଚ କର୍ତ୍ତୃପକ୍ଷ ଲାରା ଅଦାଲତକୁ ବିଚାର ପାଇଁ ପଠାଯିବାର ବ୍ୟବସ୍ଥା କରାଯାଉ।
କୋଉଠି ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି?
ପେଜ ନମ୍ବର 16 ପ୍ରକାଶ ଥାଉ କି ବିଚାର ସମୟରେ ସମସ୍ତ ପ୍ରକାର ପ୍ରାମାଣିକ ଦସ୍ତାବିଜ ଆମେ ଦାଖଲ କରିବୁ before the Lara authority.
देखी से टाइम the collector for determination of the authority and whether he has objection to the measurement and the amount of compensation and the amount of compensation. So, this is just writing a letter to this. It's not in the application.
See, you are relying upon an order passed by this court on 11/9/2024 in that Pradeep Kumar Prushti case.
It is a
Separate, I know, but 2024 relying upon. You are saying that from 2022 my representation is pending.
Yes.
So why don't you rely upon this and write a fresh one under 64? This is not in a proper form. You file a fresh petition, fresh representation under section 64. Rely upon this Pradeep Kumar Rai Prushti.
Yes,
that you can do it. Withdraw and do it.
No.
Withdraw to give a fresh representation.
Pradeep Kumar also written this type of.
Have you seen his representation? In what format he has given?
Yes.
So as then
Keep it tomorrow.
what?
No, you see, ଗୋଟେ ଜଣେ authority ଙ୍କୁ ଆପଣ you are to make a written application, and in that written application, unless details are given, see, he has to be convinced that yes, this is a matter which requires to be referred. So nothing is given. आमे सेठी दबु ଆମର କ୍ଷତିପୂରଣ କମ ହେଇଯାଇଛି. In this way,
application में comparison लिखा जाए.
file proper application.
Rather, you withdraw saying that I by relying upon Pradeep Kumar Prushti, I'll file a press representation.
This petition has been filed by the petitioner Jagannath Pindhani for a direction to the opposite party number 3 to refer the objection dated 21/10/2022 to the authority for determination of the amount of compensation under section 64 of so and so 2013 by Daneshwar so and so. The learned counsel for the petitioner submitted that in similar case of one Pradeep Kumar Prushti versus State of Orissa in WPC number so and so, order has been passed on 11/9/2024, directing the opposite party number 3 to consider the objection filed by the petitioner via annexure court and to pass appropriate order in accordance with law. However, we find that the objection which has been filed under annexure 4 doesn't indicate the details and it is not in the proper format to be referred to the authority for taking a decision in accordance with law. In view of such state of affair, the petitioner, we dispose of the representation, dispose of the writ petition, giving liberty to the petitioner to file a fresh written application in accordance with section 64 of 2013 Act before the concerned authority for referring the matter to the authority. Stop. With the aforesaid observation, the petition is disposed of. Yes.
Time may be given to
You file the report. It is up to you now. When you will file the written application, it is up to you. We cannot fix the time limit. You file the petition, written application, then it will be.
That written application may be effort to again puni asiko padibo pakai debo.
Yes, next.
Item 18.
Time कर दियो सेटा.
ता देरे time limit नहीं. 64 रे time limit नहीं.
करूना वर्ष भीतर अछि किंतु करूना
आगे आपण written application टा फाइल करंतु तापर सिना से टाइम लिमिट भितर न कले तापर भी ऊपर को अछि आपण कोन करिवे तापर लारा अथॉरिटी को आपण डायरेक्ट अप्रोच करि परिबे ना नहीं तो सब तो अछि पुणी आपण. Yes, next.
Similar matter.
Yes, next. Item number.
Item 18.
Please, my lord, here the petitioner is a poor person possessing a land since 1983 without any objection. My lord, the prayer of the petitioner that the said land to be settled in the name of the petitioner by the Tahsil. That is the Tahsil.
ये कौन करियो? ये कौन करियो?
Tahsildar.
Kindly see page 22 for him.
Sir, Tahsildar to settle the land in the name of the petitioner under the OGLS Act. Because he is.
Where is your application?
Sir?
Where is your application?
Annexure 2. Annexure 2, sir.
Just a minute.
Page 17.
Yes.
Yes, 17. She is right.
Yes,
It is made by one Sudhanshu Mahapatra.
Sudhanshu Mahapatra, his son is no more there. He is already dead. Sudhanshu Mahapatra is the son of Ramesh Chandra Rana. He is dead already.
Yes.
So that application from.
So application gone.
Then I have to, with my lordship.
File your application.
Fresh application, there is the observation. I can also file a
Kindly see page 22. Page 22 for a minute.
22.
Page 22.
Yes.
The petitioner will approach this honorable court prior.
Yes.
The order. Listener, kindly, can I place paragraph 7 of page?
Yes.
Accordingly, it is directed that Tahsildar Banki, opposite party notice, shall do well to take a decision on the reply filed by the petitioner under annexure 5 as expeditiously as possible, preferably within a period of 2 months from the date of production of the certified copy of this order, along with the copy of the reply dated 3rd August 2021 order acted 5 till disposal of the.
Without counter orders.
That was because you are challenging the notice issued by the Tahsildar, eviction notice.
Lakshmi, kindly say the first prayer is issue of writ of mandamus directing the respondent number 3 to decide petitioner representation dated 2/8/2021 within the stipulated. That is the self same representation.
Now can you self?
It was the OPLE proceeding.
OPLE proceeding was there, but there was an order because I have directed by this honorable court to file my reply, and I file my reply. They are not at the Tahsildar not yet taken any decision to on that my reply. So
OPLE proceeding होगा अपन सेटू बड़े जो दे देवे settlement ही जो मोर से land टा अपन जो थरे.
He can also take. Tahsildar is empowered, sir, to take a decision.
Sudhanshu Mahapatra is no more.
Sir.
So if it is up to you to file, who is this Sudhanshu?
Sudhanshu is my son. Sudhanshu is my son. He was physically handicapped and died.
Petition is filed by the petitioner Ramesh Chandra Rana for a direction to the opposite party number 3, Tahsildar Banki, for taking a decision on his representation dated 2/8/2021 under Annexure 5. With a further direction not to take coercive action for eviction from plot number 939 and 940. For a further direction to the opposite party number 3 to consider the case of the petitioner for settlement of the land under OGLS Act in accordance with law and for a further direction to the opposite party number 3 to consider the case of the petitioner as similarly situated beneficiaries such as Guruvari Burman and Brahmarvar Behera under enforcement case numbers 28/2019-20 and 29/2019-20 respectively. Stop. It appears that the petitioner earlier approached this court in WPC number 22801 of 2021 challenging the order of the opposite parties in trying to evict him from the premises situated at plot numbers 939 and 940, khata number 621 in Mauja Charchika under Banki Tahsil in the district of Cuttack. This court by order dated 6/8/2021 dispose of the said representation, said petition with following observation. Quote paragraph number 7. It appears that after the said order was passed, one Sudhanshu Mahapatra who is stated to be the son of the petitioner, submitted an application for settlement of land in form number 1 under OGLS Act, which was received by the authority on 31/12/2012. The London Council for the petitioner submitted that the applicant Sudhanshu Mahapatra is now dead, and the petitioner is to make an application before the appropriate authority for settlement of land. The petitioner will dispose of the representation with the observation that if any such application is made by the petitioner before the opposite party number 3, Tahsildar Banki, same shall be disposed of in accordance with law. It is made clear that this court has not expressed any opinion on the merits of the case or the entitlement of the petitioner to get such land, which will be considered on its own merits. Yes.
Item 19.
My lord, here for the petitioner, my lord. The petitioner seeks direction to the opposite party, the land acquisition officer Jharsuguda, to not to disburse the compensation amount till the disposal of the civil suit 2010 by 24. The petitioner has pending civil suit at senior civil judge Jharsuguda regarding the title of the suit land. There was a will executed on here for him by the previous title owner of the suit land. But now, when compensation has been granted, the other co-sharers have intentionally concealed his name and are trying to.
Where is the compensation award?
Yeah.
Where is the compensation amount likely to be disbursed to them? Where is that award?
No document has been filed regarding the.
How can we say that any such compensation is supposed to be paid to the opposite parties or that defendants in that civil suit?
And they are not parties.
Number 2, they have not been added as parties.
They are not parties.
So,
we just, Lord, the petitioner just seeks directions.
Mr. Counsel, you are seeking a relief against some persons.
Yes.
The fundamental thing is that you are supposed to implead them as party, opposite parties. The compensation amount is supposed to be paid to them.
Yes.
And you want us to pass an order that the civil suit, in the civil suit, direction should be made that you don't pay the compensation to XYZ. And XYZ are not parties here in the writ petition.
My lord, I am asking for seeking direction to the land acquisition officer to not discuss till the disposal of.
Ultimately, the persons who are likely to be prejudiced,
Yes.
they are to be heard or not? So is that they are not parties in this writ petition.
My lord, for that, my lord, I think the civil suit once decided, my lord, all the parties will be heard in on merit on that civil suit, my lord, I believe.
Is the statutory remedy available for reference?
So,
You have moved an application under Order 39, Rule 1 and 2 before the suit court. Just come to the this page 13(1)(3). What is this? Handwritten one. 4/12/2024. Received the petition under Order 39, Rule 1 and 2 CPC and petition under Order 39(3) CPC registered. So what is this application? In the suit?
What happened in that case, injunction matter?
Are you seeking the same relief?
My lord, I am not well informed on the CS matter, my lord.
Not prepared.
Come prepared. Let us, the land counsel for
Kindly
the
provide
petitioner,
the
6 for an adjournment after vacation. Yes, next.
Item 20.
Item 20, my lord. I received to review last evening 9:45 PM and entered a sub-lease copy. It is after my lord. Correct. Counter side. My case in the tribunal was allowed with regard to business. They have not filed.
Disturbing a counsel at 9:45 or 50.
9:45 PM.
9:45.
Given
Yes,
this time.
he has taken note of the time. Also. It must have been reflected in the.
That is a good ground for seeking adjournment. Since he doesn't require any instruction, he was the conducting
No, I know
lawyer.
the petition is necessary. Quite voluminous. I have to read it.
So we'll take up this matter after summer holidays.
आपको vacation also getting
Sir.
again.
No, the content threat is hanging.
No, they are not allowing. We have not filed any contempt, my lord. I have succeeded. There was an interim order by this honorable court.
Have you filed any contempt petition?
They are not allowing us.
Contempt petition file करचेंगे.
नहीं file करो. My lord, kindly see, kindly
record कर देंगे.
नहीं, move file करनी, but kindly see your conduct. They are the employer. Yes, sir.
अरे वो समेत तमें तब त्याग
ये छुट्टी परे रहिबो. एती तो कथा contempt petition टे file करिवेनी अब से पर्यंत.
Contempt file करिवेनी, but
एती तो अब से तो चाहूँ
my senior is not allowing me because he knows the there was an interim order. I was continuing in the office. Tribunal also upheld that order now. I have to regularize. The regularization is separate, secondary issue, whether I will succeed or not. But my they're preventing me to enter into the office. This is the fact. No, they have by their own conduct, they followed the interim order also.
There's more of a reason that you should argue the matter instead of asking for adjournment.
No, I am ready, because it is quite volume.
Much time.
I can submit, but with reference to the document only, I just difficult. Otherwise, I am ready in the case. I know the fact.
But I have got full trust on him.
Mr. Shamit Kumar Das, land counsel appearing for the opposite party, submitted that yesterday at 9:45. Yesterday he has received the copy. He is appearing for the cavator, and yesterday he has received the copy of the writ petition, and he wants to obtain instruction in the matter. The matter may be taken off after summer vacation. Mr. Ashok Mahanti, land senior advocate, appearing for the petitioner, that the petitioner is likely to file contempt petition for implementation of the order passed by this court, passed by the Central Administrative Tribunal, Cuttack, dated for 16/4/2025 in way number 283 of 2023, which is the subject matter of challenge before this court in this writ petition. Mr. Das submits that the contempt petition will not be filed prior to summer vacation. Put up this matter after summer vacation. Date they given to
on the reopening, any date?
24th of June 2025. All right, yes.
Item number 9, Millard, I have filed in person. It has been inadvertently, it has been listed today. The Lordship has passed this order directing to take instruction, the AG to take instruction, and that should be listed on 13/5/2005.
We do not know. We have asked it to be listed as after summer vacation.
Summer, but my submission would be, Millard, I have filed an IA 8180 for 2025. It's just today itself, Millard. And here the opposite point number 2 and 5 and 6.
The order has already been dictated, and it might have been typed also. So it will come after summer vacation. Place your case. Yes, next.
Please, my
Item 21.
Yes, please, my lord. Here, my lord, my prayer for giving an appointment on the compassionate ground. My lord, the last occasion, my lord, also my friend, rolling friend, is appearing for that NALCO. He does not have any objection, that only awaiting that an order to be passed by my lord. or
No.
given an appointment?
No.
Because matter was also hard, I think.
Last occasion, what IX and file is
Yes.
amendment of the prayer, and that amendment.
Because you have vehemently objected that, and for that reason, I have filed an IA.
Directed the land and council for the allowed the amendment.
Yes.
And we asked the land and council for the petitioners to file a consolidated writ petition incorporating the proposed amendment. So whether that has been done?
Yeah, that has been filed, and also.
And you have received a copy of this.
Yeah.
So what do you want now?
Only my lord to dispose of the matter, because already my lord heard the matter, and also my lord and friend have no objection that given amendment.
Today it has not come for final disposal. Today it has only come
for fixing an early
for fixing date and yearly.
Early hearing.
So consolidated writ petition filed. You have already filed your counter affidavit.
Yes,
earlier filed.
Yes.
So you do not want to file any phrase anything.
No, only the prayer only they have changed.
So all right. So let's go to IN number so and so. This is an application for early listing of the matter. Early listing early hearing or early listing. IN number, get the number 76. कौन इटा फाइल करछंती आपनकर प्रेयर होची टॉप रे लिखिछंती an application for early listing, and in your the prayer portion you have mentioned that for providing compassionate appointment to the petitioner number 2 on sympathy ground, as the petition number 1 health condition is very critical in the hospital, so and so.
That was the reason for which he wants that matter to be taken.
Considering the grounds taken in the interim application, list this matter in the week commencing from. Give it on 30th.
Can it be taken over the day after tomorrow?
30th of June 2025. Yes.
So it can be taken by tomorrow, my lord.
Next item number 22.
Oh, bless.
My lord, on behalf of the Mr. Mahanti, my lord, sir, take a path over, my lord.
Application for the application.
Item 45.
In this case, my lord directed to prepare a written note. Written note, I could not prepare, my lord.
It's for hearing.
Yes, yes.
For that case, though.
My lord, that may not finish before the appeal.
So you can fix a date after summer vacation. Both of you till so that it can be practically 3 days are left behind. And no, see, bar bodhe କହିଛନ୍ତି single bench matter oda pade hochi.
Yes,
bail matter oda.
And some criminal appeal bail are also there.
No, that's correct. tell us just a date.
Can we have it on the 1st of July onwards?
1st of July টা 1 তারিখ বার পড়ছে
এটা মঙ্গলবার
রথযাত্রা সরিয়েছে ওটা
আগে এই রথযাত্রা যোগ্য মুখ হচ্ছে 1st of July.
কারণ সে এখানে কোর্ট ক্যালেন্ডার কোর্ট অফিস রথযাত্রা কেবে পড়ছি কি?
It is probably 27th, Friday.
As well as it was Tuesday. 1 তারিখ পৌঁছান্তি
1 তারিখ 1 জুলাই
Tuesday. Right. CRL number 924 of 2024. The Land Council for the appellant in this appeal, so also in the connected appeals, that is also are present, and the Mr. Nayan Jilan additional government advocate is present.
And I am appealing for information.
So Mr. Rakesh Kumar Malik, Land Council for the information. Since the hearing of all these appeals are likely to taken up for some time, and the vacation is approaching, the Land Council for the both the parties submit that the matter may be taken up after the ensuing summer vacation. On consensus of all the parties, this matters on 1st of July 2025.
At 2 p.m.
At 2 p.m.
But may I pray one more thing?
Yes.
Since we are adjourning it so beyond the vacation, can the state obtain that custody certificates and other things?
No, hearing arambala mane sariba to.
No, ମୁଁ ମନା କରୁନି କିନ୍ତୁ ୟା ଭିତରେ ସେଗୁଡା ସବୁ ଆସିଛି
ଆପଣ ନେଇ ଆସନ୍ତୁ once it starts means
I consider
yes next
I am ready.
2 p.m. देखो
Item 23.
There is a regular petition for engagement of man. I find a work of man respect to them. Regular petition actually.
I correction the.
Agree.
କାଲି କେବେ ଗଲେ
ନାଇଁ ଆଗରୁ ଫାଇଲ୍ ହେଇଛି
ଓକାଲତ ନାମଟା ଦେଖିଲେ ଅଛି କି ରେକର୍ଡ ନାଇଁ ଓକାଲତ ନାମଟା ବ୍ଲାଙ୍କ ଅଛି
ନୋଟିଂ ଆସିଛି ଯେ
ହଁ ଠିକ ଅଛି ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ prisoners petition has been received. You want single appellant?
Single appellant. Another accused my lord is a
ନାଇଁ ଏଇ appeal ଟାରେ single appellant ତ
ଆଜ୍ଞା ଏତେ ଦି ଜଣ ଅଛନ୍ତି ଜଣେ ବେଲ୍ ପାଇছে
ଓହୋ ଆପଣ କାହା ପାଇଁ
appellant number 1 ନା
ସେ କଥା କହୁନାହାନ୍ତି ଆଉ
appellant number 1
the prisoners petition ଟା ମଧ୍ୟ ସେଇ appellant number 1 କରିଦେଇଛି
ଆଜ୍ଞା
period the prisoners petition received from appellant number 1 Ananda Tandia alias Baka, in which a request has been made for engagement of Mr. Somnaranjan Das as his counsel. Mr. Das has already filed his wakalatnama, which is accepted. So appellant number 2 by here.
Appellant number 2 में I think Mr. Biswajit Naikut.
That name will show remain.
Yeah.
All right. Who has filed this IA?
IA filed this.
Upon file.
IA.
So how many years you are in custody?
My lord, 14 years. I am in custody since 28/5/2011, man.
What about the other appellant? He is
She is already released on bail, man.
Which is that order?
My lord, order dated 6/2/2023.
Eyewitnesses are there.
Eyewitness, no direct eyewitness are there. Like.
Direct one, indirect one. Eyewitness option nahi.
The only last in theory, my lord, is there. They have relied.
Mr. Pradhan, one of the appellant has been enlarged on bail by division bench. So there are no eyewitnesses to the occurrence, as you said. Huh? Acha, the case of the appellant and that man, appellant number 2, stand on the similar footing.
He's a main applicant.
This man, how do you distinguish between them?
There is last one theory. He was
Last scene kon di jano nahi ki?
no man.
How?
Last
Yari sangre kawal last scene aji. Acha.
He was playing with that boy.
Boy means the deceased.
Child man.
What is the age of the child?
This is
My lord,
age of the
11 years.
So what is the name of the deceased?
Name of the deceased, my lord.
Suman Bingia.
Bingia.
7 years.
Suman?
Sumanto Shivam Bingia.
ठीक से कौन बोल रहे हैं?
Shivam Bingia.
शिवम.
हाँ. SHIBAM BINGHIA.
Binthia.
Bingia.
So one is last scene.
Last scene.
Who has stated about last scene?
Last scene theory, my lord, PW 2 to 14. They have stated that I had seen them playing together.
Right. Appellant, this appellant alone.
My lord.
So let us see one of the deposition. PW 2. What he has stated? You see, you are playing with that boy.
My.
And thereafter that deceased boy was found missing.
My.
Then at your instance, the dead body of that boy that was found from a safety tank.
My.
So,
FIR was lost, my lord, after 8 days of the occurrence.
No, what we want to say that the man who has been released on bail, against him, there is nothing.
He only claimed for ransom, man.
He was not seen, last seen. At his instance, the dead body was not recovered. So these are all against you.
How many cases are there against him?
No cases.
What is your age?
This is the first case.
What is your age?
At the time of incident, I was 23 years.
Okay, 14 years.
Madam. 28/5/2011, madam.
Land Council for the state. Considering the submission made by the Land Council for the petitioner, The petitioner is in judicial custody for about 14 years. And there is no chance of early hearing of the criminal appeal as the paperwork has not been prepared and the case is based on circumstantial evidence and the co-appellant has already been released on bail by this court. And after hearing the land counsel for the state, who has not disputed that there is no direct evidence in this case, we are inclined to release the petitioner and that there is no criminal antecedent against the appellant number 1. Hello? We are inclined to release the petitioner on bail. Yes. Oh, bless.
Item 24.
Mr. Khansama, nobody is there. Next.
Item 25.
Report would have gone as chief fact C question. Look on report dated 6/2/2025 of the Land and Additional Session Judge declared, wherein it is indicated that the warrant of arrest issued against the appellant Horace Bar is yet to be executed. So, the Land and Trial Court shall intimate this court as soon as the appellant is taken into judicial custody. Communicate the order to the Land and Trial Court. Yes.
Item 26.
Mr. Daspurida. Next.
Item 27.
So we would have launched after vacation. Non-vacation would have. Yes.
Item 27.
27, my lord. Section 4646/2019, my lord. And there is a aged about my lord 20 petitioner appellant is 24 years. And there is a dying declaration. He told 12. Rangita Moria is the room classmate and he also not supported the prosecution case letter of part herself. This is the only dying declaration and dying declaration which is recorded by one IO was not charge sheeted. And that part, one carbon copy of the dying declaration what a marker exhibit.
Schedule 12 with the eyewitness. 12.
How dying declaration खाली कौन PW12 eyewitness अच्छी
This is the one and dying declaration. PW12 not.
PW2 and 3 is the dying declaration.
Part the police have stated 12.
2 and 3 were
who are they? PW2 and 2.
Informant PW1
is the informant.
2 is the brother of the informant.
No. There is an eyewitness. You said PW12.
12.
So what he has stated?
It's stated in the if the the informant opinion and the father late
my classmate Chandrika Kundal. I came to know the accused Gopinath Kundu also on the alleged date of the incident. In the year of 19, I and Chandrika were staying in the SB college and I staying in the hostel, but due to shortage of water in my hostel, 2 to 3 days prior to the 31/5/2019 date of occurrence, I went to the rent room where Chandrika Hon'Ble and my friend Priti Lakshmi and another student were staying at the Sahi of Hon'Ble. On the date at about 11 a.m., I went to Treasury to bring out my wash dress. While bringing those dresses, I stayed on the press for 15 minutes. Suddenly, I heard a loud voice of a neighbor, and Chandrika, hearing her loud voice, I rushed to the room and found there was hair on the bed, and dresses and Chandrika had burned. Petrol smell was coming. We took half burned Chandrika to.
No, eyewitness kaun hai?
This is the and I had the prosecution.
He has not stated about the presence of the accused at the scene of occurrence. He has seen only the deceased Chandrika in a burnt condition. That's all. Petrol smell was coming and so dying declaration কথা কোনটা ঠিক কইলো
This is the but oral lying declaration.
हाँ, oral dying declaration कहाँ पर करे?
This statement.
हाँ?
We do 2 and 3.
1 and 3.
2 and 3.
2 and 3. So let us come to PW2. Page 2 रे अच्छी. We went to Koraput hospital and found my GRE on the bed having burn injury throughout her body. She was telling in slow voice, "Mu au banchi paribi nahi." Bisha chhadi jaichi
କଥା ହେଉଛି
କଣ
କଥା ହେଉଛି
କଣ ତା ମାନେ କଣ? Acha, the doctors of Koraput hospital so and so.
and ଆଉ 3ଟା lines.
କଣ? Two police staff so and so.
She was admitted in the hospital and during her treatment, the statement of my GRE was recorded by one police in my presence. She was stating before the police that 2 years prior to the incident, the accused were running after her and in spite of her protest, he was telling such as, "Mote jodi bhalo no paibu, petrol dhali jibanare maridebi." Police record the statement of my GRE during treatment. There is matter PW3.
No, this is not, it was a previous threat given by, not that ମତେ ମୁଁ ଯୋଉ ପୋଡିଛି ମତେ ପେଟ୍ରୋଲ ପକେଇ ଦେଇଛି ସେମିତି ତ ନୁହଁ. ଏଇଟା ସେ କହୁଛି ଯେ she was stating before police 2 years prior to the incident the accused was running after her and in spite of protest he was stating such as ମତେ ଯଦି ଭଲ ନ ପାଇବୁ ପେଟ୍ରୋଲ ଢାଳି so and so. Yes, ଆଉ କିଏ କହିଛି?
PW3 ହଁ
PW3 କଣ କହିଲା?
जो PW1 ମଧ୍ୟ କହିଛି, my daughter also disclosed before me that Gopi Khemundi accused set fire on her.
ଏଇଗୁଡାକ କିଛି oral.
She also disclosed that she would not leave. She also requested me to take a Barampur so that she would survive. I report the matter at police station. I put my LT on report. This is my report as my instruction on madam type the report.
କେବେଠୁ ରହିଲେଣି?
4/6/2019.
4/6 ରେ 6 ବର୍ଷ ହେଇନି. So
that happened in a PW2 in process under IO I stated.
Number 6 to 106. I have not examined the P2 2, Yugo Hantal, was not examined by trial. And that about P2 1 in his cross-section stated that it is a fact nobody was present when my daughter disclosed me and that Gopi Kumundu accused with fire on her and that she would not leave and she is requested to me to take care of her.
You bring that custody certificate, photo after vacation. Yes, next.
Item 28.
Okay, now the next.
Item 29.
Therefore, intended for telegram. IN number 119/2025. Offense committed 394, 302 to
Position copy.
Position of अपने जाएंगे
Yes, sir. It is condonation of delay things.
return.
Sorry, sir.
Okay. I made that.
Interim bail. Interim bail.
Minor 3 month the 17/1/2020 I think.
Position copy.
22 1/2025 रे bail release ହେଲା
17/1/2025. You are
Bail
granted interim bail for a period of 3 months.
3 months.
So why again you have filed?
ତା ମା ଅପରେସନ ପାଇଁ ଯାଇଥିଲା ଅପରେସନ କରିସାରିଲା ପରେ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ସେ ବେଜିଟିନି ଅଛି କେହି ନାହାନ୍ତି ଓନ୍ଲି ୱାନ୍ ସନ୍ ତା ସ୍ତ୍ରୀ ଆଉ ଛୋଟ ଛୁଆ ତା ବାପ ଘରେ ତା ମାଆକୁ ନେଗୁଙ୍କ ପାଖେ ଛାଡ଼ିଦିଅ
What instruction ଆଣନ୍ତୁ IN numbers 1.
ଫାଷ୍ଟ ଇନଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ସନ ଜେନ୍
IN number this is
119/2025 ମାନେ ଜେନ୍
119 of 2025.
ଫାଷ୍ଟ ଇନଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ସନ ଆସିଥିଲେ
For interim bail, the counsel for the state has received the interim application copy and seek some time to obtain instruction on the interim application along with the conduct of the petitioner filed on interim bail as per the order dated 17/1/2025. Put up this matter after summer vacation. Yes.
interim bail 16
Evidence copy में भी सर.
Merit is important. Yes, next.
Item 30.
Item 30 on behalf of Mr. Mahapatra, I pray for after vacation.
Yes, next.
Item 31.
Jail criminal appeal. I am appealing on behalf of Mr. Mahanti Lordship. On the last occasion, the appellant was granted interim bail. After appealing the same, he has surrendered. Lordship, another date was given to obtain the surrender certificate.
Where is that?
Surrender certificate we have not filed yet. We have not received the jail criminal appeal.
But you have instruction that he has surrendered.
Yes.
The land counsel for the appellant submits that after availing the interim bail period as per order dated 17/1/2025, the appellant has already surrendered in the trial court. Since the land counsel for the appellant is not producing land amicus curiae, the land amicus curiae has submits that he has instruction that the appellant has surrendered, but since the surrender certificate is not produced, let instruction be received, obtained for them. Instruction be obtained from the land trial court as to whether the appellant, after availing the interim bail period, has surrendered at right time or not. For such purpose, the file be placed before the registered judicial to submit necessary communication with the so on so on. The Gmails. Yes, after vacation.
Item 32.
Item 32 says some 6 books with there. Notice
certificate delay condon.
IN number?
IN number
120 by 20.
121 of 2024.
24.
So how many days delay are there?
115 days.
What is that office note? Yes, sir. Notice itla kaun hala? Intimation has not been received.
Service.
Our service kaun hala?
First time my order sheet shows that it was listed for the first time.
कितने दिन डिले हो चुकी कौन लिया जाओ?
15 days as per.
हाँ अच्छा 115 days. Notice कौन हाला?
Not instruction टा नहीं है इसमें actually.
The land council for the state seeks some further time to obtain instruction as per the order dated 12/8/2024. So also 12/11/2024 regarding service of notice on the informant. Put of this matter after some notification. Yes.
Item 33. I may be pardoned, my lord. On appearing through VC, my lord, the conducting counsel is on legs in another room. Can I pray, my lord, to call this matter tomorrow? Can I pray, my lord, to call this matter tomorrow?
You were appointed as amicus curiae on 11/12/2024. Then you went on taking adjournment. Then we
My lord, I'm just praying for tomorrow, my lord. My lord, he's on
Mr.
legs in another
Jaideep Pal as the amicus curiae.
My lord.
And thereafter 28/1/2025, 19/2/2025, 13/3/25, 25/3/25, 9/4/25, 10/4/25,
My lord, the
and he
matter.
is not present.
My lord, he was present, my lord.
We
My
are
lord.
changing the amicus curiae.
My lord, I
The,
request my lord
since
to call.
in spite of repeated opportunity being given to Mr. Jaideep Pal is not appearing to argue the matter. So and so is engaged as amicus curiae. I'll give the name. है ना? The name of Mr. Jaideep Pal as well as Orolina Pal shall not be reflected in the cause list henceforth. Yes, next.
Item 34.
Sir, the appellant convicted of section 702/309 IPC, and he was on bail during trial. From the date of judgment, he is in custody. more than 2.5 years in custody.
25th November 2024.
There is no eyewitness to the occurrence, only based on.
Where is the trial court?
The petitioner is the husband of the deceased.
Hmm.
He PW2 is the witness leading to discovery of the dead body. The petitioner confessed before that he has killed his.
You are in custody since 22/3/2017.
Yes, fine. Then release on bail on 9/4/2010
No, 25/11/2024.
after judgment.
After the judgment.
Yes.
No, no, during trial, you were on bail.
Yes, ma'am.
Acha. On bail. So, you are the husband of the deceased.
Yes.
And you were charged under section 302
and
309.
Yes.
The petitioner himself attempt to commit suicide.
Acha. So what are the materials?
PW2, my lord.
PW6 is the informant.
They have not.
And PW5 is with brother. They turn hostile. And apart from PW5 and 6, there is no other independent witness to the occurrence. And based on the evidence of official witnesses, I've been.
No, PW2 he says that PW2 was the ASI
yes, yes.
of Dhauli police station, right?
Yes, yes.
And he proceeded to the spot and then after he arrived at the spot, found the house was under lock.
Yes.
And then the police of Lingaraj police station reached there, accused opened the lock of the door and led to the first landing of the staircase. There the dead body was found. And obviously she was your wife. And who is the doctor?
PW7.
What the doctor has stated about the cause of death? Asphyxia, a manual throttling.
Yes.
So how do you explain it?
Yes, madam. Now the evidence of PW10, who is the IO of the case. Completely different story advanced by the IO. Not a single witness has corroborated the evidence of PW2.
No, ଆପଣଙ୍କର ସ୍ତ୍ରୀର ଡେଡ୍ ବଡି ପଡିଥିଲା ଗୋଟେ ଷ୍ଟେୟାରକେସ୍ ତଳେ ଆଉ ସେଟା ହଉଛି କଜ୍ ଅଫ୍ ଡେଥ୍ ହଉଛି ମ୍ୟାନୁଆଲ ଷ୍ଟ୍ରାଙ୍ଗୁଲେସନ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ପାଖରେ ସେ ଘରର ଚାବି ଥିଲା ପୋଲିସ ଆସିବା ପରେ ଆପଣ ଚାବି ଖୋଲିଲେ ନେଇକି ଦେଖେଇଲେ ଡେଡ୍ ବଡିକୁ ଏବଂ ତାପରେ ପୋଷ୍ଟମର୍ଟମ ହେଲା ପରେ ଜଣା ପଡିଲା ଯେ ଇଟ୍ସ ଏ କେସ୍ ଅଫ୍ ମ୍ୟାନୁଆଲ ଷ୍ଟ୍ରାଙ୍ଗୁଲେସନ so how your wife died when she was
now I come to evidence of PW10 IO
आईओ कौन कहबो म आपनकर नॉलेज थिबो ना आईओ
आईओ पाखरे डायरेक्ट ताको जे जाई के प्रोड्यूस करा हिसी the PW2 was not at all authorized or he has gone to that spot even if you come to PW8 and PW10 clearly speaks that the accused directly produced before the IO before the IAC the evidence of PW2 is completely different than other evidence.
You come to the spot visit report. Spot visit report रे पहुंचंती डेड बॉडी टा से घर भीतर ही पड़ता right and inquest report also indicate that the dead body was there in your house and it was a case of manual strangulation and these questions have been put to you in your 313 statement so what is your reply to that? How your wife met a homicidal death?
There is no last scene theory. There is no evidence to show that person was present with the.
You are supposed to discharge your burden in view of section 106.
Yes, by applying 106, he has been convicted. By applying 106, he has been
obviously,
convicted. So there is no evidence to that effect.
See, hurdle टाକୁ आगे cross करिया अछि ना आपण कोन कहिसेंती? Are you disputing that the dead body was not found inside your house?
Well,
no.
evidence of PW2. But PW10, you should come to PW10, you will PW10. Whether the petitioner was open the door or he was with him, that is remain silent. PW5, PW6, PW8, PW10. Nobody stated.
ସବୁ ତ ଜାଣିନି କହିଛନ୍ତି ଆଉ।
PW10 is the IIC Dholi PS. That's it. Yes, stated as during course of investigation, I examined the complaint and recorded as the statement 164 CRPC. A command constable 1250 Malik. Even he has not stated that PW2 has been directed to visit the spot or any command certificate has been issued.
ଏଗୁଡ଼ା ଅବିକା କଣ ଦେଖାହବ ନା କଣ? ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଲାଷ୍ଟ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ଆନ୍ସର ହଉଛି ମୁଁ ଘଟଣା ଦିନ ଘରେ ନଥିଲି, ମୁଁ ୱାସିଂ ମେସିନରେ କାମ କରିବାକୁ ଯାଇଥିଲି, ମୁଁ ନିର୍ଦ୍ଦୋଷ। କେତେ ବର୍ଷ ରହିଛନ୍ତି? ସେତେବେଳେ ପୁଣି ଇଏ କଲେ 2024 out of this matter after some other session. Yes, next.
Item 35. Flat fee matters for interim bail of appellant number 1 minor. It may be not pressed.
It is in progress.
Interim bail you do not want to press.
In progress, yes.
Acha, the IN number 861/2025 is A. Metal and counsel appearing for the petitioner appellant does not want to press this application. Accordingly, the disposed of has not pressed. Yes.
Item 36.
Baki eta ko paki debe after vacation or yes, next.
Item 36.
Wait. Yes.
Here the appellant was convicted under section 302 of IPC and other offences like 307, 294, 324, 506, 34 of IPC Milan. Due to property dispute Milan, the appellant was assaulted to deceased by means of an axe as per allegation Milan. PW14, the informant, the mother of the deceased, and also PW1, the sister of the deceased. Both were present, my lord. PW1 was turned hostile and PW14, he stated something, my lord.
PW14 is the eyewitness to the occurrence. Paragraph 2, my lord.
Yes.
I placing the relevant person. Bholanath Mandal entered into my house, foretold the hair of my daughter, Jyotsna Rani Mandal, the deceased. Paragraph 2, last from the bottom, third line. Bholanath Mandal entered into my house, foretold the hair of my daughter, Jyotsna Rani Mandal, the deceased, and beaten her. Bholanath also beaten me and my other daughter, Purnima Mandal. Thereafter, my lord, paragraph 4. Thereafter, myself and my two daughters came out from the house and entered into the house of Vikas Mandal to save ourselves. Accused Bholanath Mandal abused and threatened Vikas Mandal, for which Vikas Mandal told us to quit his house. Myself and my daughter came out from the house of Vikas Mandal. The accused Bholanath Mandal chased me and my daughter to kill, being armed with axe. The accused Bholanath Mandal dealt a blow on the back of my daughter Jyotsna. Jyotsna fell down with the bleeding injury on her back. Seeing this, I lost my sense. And the PW715 is the doctor.
X-ray gote blow deyichi back side ro.
Manner.
Chasing
her. So and the doctor is
PW15.
15.
Manner.
There is no such injury, Mr.
Stab injury.
Stab injury is not there.
Chasing kari pachare mara
Chasing kari axe re pachuru maribo. Stab wound kemti asibo? Is it not a knife that or any pointed weapon for which?
And the PW 17 is the doctor who treated PW 14.
No, have you
That is their mallet. The coach action mark, but there is no corresponding injury of axe.
From the back.
From the back. But PW 14 sustained injury on
PW 1 mailer, she was also present. He turned hostile. The younger daughter of the informant.
all turned hostile.
Only proper dispute mailer.
But the doctor has stated on query requisition, he stated that this can cause injury by axe having a wooden handle was used by the accused during the commission of the crime. And the question that was put to you as to whether the injury can be caused by the so weapon, the answer is yes. And yes,
The stab injury ଟା like the backside injury है तो stab
जो ये ना अपन को the stab wound का उड़गा टाइप के जिनिस ना the stab warding यदि use करथिबो ताले ता inside wound हबो spot injury हबो stab wound is when something penetrating blow is given that causes the so maybe that you what a use for the stab that is not proper that parietal wound, but the answer is given in affirmative and there is practically no cross examination to that. So this is the evidence. Only eyewitness.
Yes. Other eyewitness they turn hostile.
And what is your period of detention?
Custody file 13/12/2024. He was on bail during trial.
13/12/24 ପରେ ଆପଣ जो judgment ପରେ ଯାଇଛନ୍ତି
ଆଜ୍ଞା
during trial you were on
bail.
You are a man from
Navaram province, Umarpur.
Why you assaulted that deceased?
Due to
property
dispute. Belongs to one family.
One family ମାନେ
ଗୋଟେ ପରିବାର ଏ ସବୁ ଭାଉଜ
ତାର ହଜବେଣ୍ଡ ଡେଥ୍ ହେଇଯାଇଥିଲା
ସାନ
PW 14
The learned counsel for the state seek some time to produce the instruction relating to the criminal antecedent after vacation. Yes, next.
Item 37.
Item 37 allows the two items. In criminal appeal number 1114 of 25, my lords was pleased to admit it on 29/1/2020. And issue notice to the opposite party or to the victim. Allows. This POXO is there.
Notice was served on 7/5/2025.
The learned counsel for the state has produced the written instruction received from the inspector in charge of Volonthora police station, which indicates that the notice has been served on the informant. If the written instruction is taken on record, non-appears for the informant, IN number 344 of 2025, with an application for stay of realization of fine after hearing the learned counsel for both the parties, there shall be, we order that there shall be stay of realization of fine till disposal of the criminal appeal. IA is disposed of.
Hello, there is a second case.
Delay.
There is a delay
How
of
many days delay?
63 days, my lords. TRNA 494. There is a delay of 60.
Fresh matter.
Fresh. Say co-accused, my lords.
In the same case?
Same case, co-accused.
But again, in this case, notice has to go.
Yes.
IA number so and so, there is an application for condonation of delay. The stamp report has pointed out that there is delay of 63 days. Issue notice to the issue notice for them. The learned counsel for the state accept notice so far as respondent number 1 is concerned. So far as respondent number 2 informant is concerned, an extra copy of the interim application be served on the learning counsel for the state by day after tomorrow. It should be sent to inspector in charge of Volunthara police station for its service on the informant, and matter be listed after summer vacation. Give a date. The learning counsel for the state shall obtain instruction regarding service of notice on the informant. এটা হচ্ছে ফার্স্ট আইটেম স্টেপ yes
Item 38.
May I please, my lord, in this case, the appellant has been convicted under section 302 and other offences. He is in custody since more than 6 years and 6 months.
I will pardon my lord. With the lordship's permission, I am appearing on behalf of the informant. My file has been misplaced. If the lordship will file has been misplaced.
You are for whom?
I am for the informant.
সেই সরকারি ফাইল দেখিন করুন what is the matter?
He is convicted under section 302 of IPC for life imprisonment. Other offences are also under 128 of IPC and 341 of IPC.
Eyewitnesses are there?
Yes,
yes, sir.
Title 1, 3 and 4 are eyewitnesses.
Just
1,
3 and 4.
Doctor K.
TW 12.
कौन PW1 कौन पहला या ना कौन
Bahan Behra.
Man PW1.
Bahano Behra. अच्छा
Accused is Bahano Behra.
कौन आनर कौन पूछे?
My lord, I saw in front of the office of water irrigation at Uttara,
evidence पूछेंगी
PW 1.
One तो
My lord.
Who line था?
From paragraph 2, third line.
I saw, yes.
I saw in front of the office of the water irrigation at Uttara, Lakshmindra Behra, Bharat Behra, Bahan Behra, present petitioner.
अच्छा छाड़ दियो अन्य ना उड़ा छाड़ दियो so and so where standing being armed with so and so अच्छा
Were standing being armed with sword, bhujali and farsa. All of a sudden, Kolas stopped his motorcycle on seeing them. Accused Bahan gave a push to the motorcycle of Kolas. As a result of which Kolas and Bablu fell down on the ground.
Bablu ki?
Another person.
Bablu is the deceased. Young boy.
Fell down on the ground from their motorcycle. All of a sudden, Lakshmindra Behra dealt a sword blow on the head of Bablu. Bahan Behra, Tofan Behra, Shiva Behra, Santosh Kalia,
collectively
Somanath Behra, Trinath Behra collectively attacked Bablu by means of sword, bhujali and farsa. Other accused person, namely Vaikuntha Behra, Niranjan Sahu, Dharmananda Behra, ପ୍ରେମାନନ୍ଦ ବେହେରା, ମନୋଜ ବେହେରା, କୁଞ୍ଜ ବେହେରା, ରାମଚନ୍ଦ୍ର ବେହେରା, ପୂର୍ଣ୍ଣଚନ୍ଦ୍ର ବେହେରା, ହୁର୍ଷି ବେହେରା, ତାପସ ବେହେରା,
It's all right.
Okay, now you come to the doctor's evidence. PW 12.
12.
Kailash Behra must be injured witness.
My lord, 10 injury, my lord, including incise and top wound.
Where is Kailash Behra statement? Kailash Behra.
Kailash Behra?
Abnu died. Kailash Behra must be injured.
Yes.
Fell down. Where is his?
He and Babul were moving together.
Yes.
So Kailash is PW 3.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
He is the informant and also.
Paragraph 2. Sixth line. I was riding the motorcycle and my nephew, Bablu alias S.K.Sahoo, as a pillion rider, were returning to my house. In front of Office of Irrigation Department, we are detained by accused person, Bahan Behra, gave a push to our motorcycle, as a result of which we both fell down on the road. Lakshmidhara dealt a severe blow by means of a sword on the head of my nephew. On other accused persons, namely Bharat Behra, Bahan Behra, the present petitioner, Tofan Behra, Santosh Kalia, Sipo Behra, Somnath Behra, and Trinath Behra, who were armed with Harsha and Bujali, collectively assaulted my nephew Bablu. At the time, Anand Sahu and Rabindra Sahu reached at the spot. We intervened and tried to rescue my nephew. But accused person rebuked us and abused us and threatened to kill us. When Rabindra Sahu raised his voice, one of the accused gave a push to him, as a result of which fell down on the ground and lost his sense. All the accused person took away the mobile, handset, money purse.
My lord, PW 13 is the IO. I draw my lord's attention to para 49 of PW 13. It is a fact that PW1 Pavitra Sahu had not specifically stated before me that Bahana gave a push to the motorcycle, as a result of which Kailash and Bablu fell down on the ground. Thereafter, Lakshmidhar Behra dealt a sword blow on the head of Babul. It is also a fact that PW1 had not specifically stated that Bahana, Tofana, Shiva, Santosh and Somanath collectively attacked Bablu by means of a sword, Bujali and Fasila. It is a fact that PW3 Kailash Chandra Sahu had not specifically stated before me that he was driving the motorcycle and deceased was the pillion rider, and that they were returning from home, and that Bahana Behra gave a push to the motorcycle and they fell down.
See, there are two witnesses very specifically taken your name, specific attribution to you.
So even if there is some kind of, you can say, discrepancies so far as giving push,
my lord,
but what about your blow which has been given by?
No, specifically what my lord and friend read. No specific.
No, when number of persons are assaulting the deceased person, it is not possible. The first blow is right, he has given, but there are as many as 10 injuries.
My next humble submission is that the seizure weapons which has been stated assaulted, that has
Those
not
are
been
the matters which can be. How many years you are in custody?
6 years up to 6 months, more than 6 months.
What about the criminal antecedent?
He has many criminal antecedents. I have argued 395, 307 other offenses. Even though they have assaulted to the video and other persons, many criminal cases are pending.
Criminal antecedent. The Learning Council for the state seeks some time to produce the instruction relating to the criminal antecedent. It is also the constitution time. Sure. Is this matter along with to answer? Okay, next. I ratio पर एक कासिंगे
224 टा tomorrow था
नहीं ये ratio एक कासिंगे ये गोटे हाँ এইটা নিহাই পারিব হোয়াট অ্যাবাউট দিস 497 condonation of delay?
My lord, I am obtaining sub item 3, my lord. My lord, 490.
It's a against
My lord, I filed an IA for condonation of delay.
Shiva Behra also faced trial.
Yes, my lord, yes.
No, Shiva Behra also faced trial.
Yes, sir. Yes,
And he has been sentenced to life imprisonment. So what
Yes,
is the
ma'am.
defect? 25 days. So I'm condoning the delay.
My lord, I am filing condonation of delay.
Yes, we are.
My lord, there is delay of
IA number
25
1192.
1192.
2025. This is an application for condonation of delay. The stamp reporter has pointed out that there is delay of 25 days in filing the criminal appeal. After hearing the learned counsel for both the parties, it has upon appeal karna and since it's a case where the petitioner has been sentenced to life imprisonment, we are inclined to condone the delay. Accordingly, delay is condoned. Hard admit call for trial court record has stop for hard admit for trial court record has already been received in the connected CRLA number 177 of 2025 and CRLA number 2/2024 of 2025. So have you filed any other application? Okay, the interim applications filed for bail and stay realization of fine to be considered after summer vacation. So the date prathamo jeta jo kale ni se yes. Public.
Item 39.
Next case number. Thank you. Lordship, the petitioner as appellant has preferred an appeal, this appeal challenging the order of conviction and sentence under section 302 IPC, my lord. Now, my lord, his interim application for bail and stay realization of the fine as well, my lord.
Have you received the deposition copies?
Yes, my lord. 5 and 8 are, my lordship. 5 and 8 are the eyewitnesses to the operation.
Yeah, just a minute. 39. Year ending 4/15/2025. What is the single appellant?
Yes.
Kandu Maji, you are in custody since when?
I am since custody since 1st of December 2017, ma'am. And at present, I am aged 62 years of age.
So, what is the name of the deceased?
Sondha Maji.
Sondha Maji.
SANDA. Sondha
Maji. Achha, Sondha Maji.
The deceased is the nephew of the appellant, ma'am.
Who are the eyewitnesses?
PW 5 and 8.
5 and 8.
Yes.
And what about the doctor?
PW 14, ma'am.
Come to PW 5, let us see.
Paragraph 1 from the bottom, 7th line. On the date of this incident, around 1 p.m., while I was at Stone Crusher, the accused Kandu Maji reached there holding an axe and asked as to who is present in the crusher. I replied to be present there, and he asked regarding the owner of that crusher. When I replied that owner of the crusher to be absent, the accused raised the axe to assault me twice, and being afraid of the same, I left the crusher and went to the house of Sondamaji, the deceased, and reported to him that accused, who happens to be his uncle, is creating disturbance and trying to assault him by means of axe. Immediately, Sondamaji accompanied me to the crusher, but by that time, accused had left the place towards his field. After a while, when the accused Kundomaji reached to the spot, the deceased Sondamaji inquired from him as to why he is causing disturbance and tried to convince him and not to cause any disturbance at the crusher. At this, the accused, being enraged, gave a blow by means of the axe
which he was carrying on the left side chest of Sandhamaji, causing cord bleeding injury. When the deceased Sandhamaji tried to save himself by running towards the backside of the office, the accused also chased him, but the deceased Sandha fell down with the bleeding injury there. The accused fled away from the spot, throwing the axe at the spot. After his departure, when I went near Sandhamaji, found him dead.
And doctor has also noticed
Yes.
one injury.
Yes. One lacerated wound, size 17 cm into 8 cm into 3 cm. Fracture of left clavicle, left first rib, complete transaction of left jaguar vein, left carotid artery.
My humble submission is that, my lord, the place of incidence is a crusher unit run by PW19. The land on which the crusher unit was run was the ancestral property of the accused and the deceased man. There was some dispute because the lease was being paid by PW19 only to the deceased and his wife, who is the informant, and PW1. My lordship, but it is my humble submission that the crusher unit, that PW 5 and 8, the alleged eyewitnesses to the occurrence, are planted witnesses in as much as the crusher unit had been put on under lock and key since the past 2 months, for over past 2 months, man. And it was completely surrounded by a boundary, and all its workers had returned to their respective villages. My lordship will find the same in para 2 of deposition of PW19, who is the owner of the crusher unit. The crusher installed on the land of the deceased Sandhamaji was not working since June 2017. The incident is of 29th of November 2017, my lord. After closure of the crusher, the workers went to their respective villages. The crusher unit was closed with gate and lock. My lordship again sees, it is my humble submission, at para 4 of PW8, wherein he has admitted about the fact
She stated that the deceased had been to crusher. PW3, who is the witness to the inquest, they have stated that the inquest was conducted inside the crusher.
May I just complete my submission with my lordship's permission with regard to the fact why I take there is prima facie case being made out that PW 5 and 8 are planted witnesses, my lord. This fact is admitted at para 4 of PW 5.
While adjudicating a bail application, we are not supposed to make a detailed analysis and give any finding that whether they are planted witness or not.
That I bow
Things
down.
are to be adjudicated at the final hearing stage. So
That I bow down, my lord. Another pertinent fact is regarding the genesis of this whole criminal.
You are in custody for
more than 7 years, my lord.
Sure.
Lordship
Party,
also.
Land and Council for the petitioner, Land Council for the state, considering the submission made by the Land Council for the petitioner, that the petitioner is in judicial custody since 1/12/2017, and there is no likelihood of the appeal being taken up for hearing in the near future. And it's a case of single blow stated to have been given on the chest of the deceased by means of an axe, as deposed to by eyewitnesses PW 5 and 8, and after going through the evidence of such eyewitnesses placed by the land council for this
Schedule 5 and 8.
5 and 8, and so also the
Schedule 14.
evidence of the doctor EW 14 was also noticed one injury, which is a lacerated wound on the upper part of the left side chest near neck. Are inclined to release the petitioner on bail.
Mobilized.
Stay realization of time.
May I seek my lordship's indulgence, my lord? The petitioner is very poor, my lord. तारा जेल में total भी 3,000 टंका अच्छे. These factors may be considered by the learned trial court by imposing the conditions for release on bail.
We are granting, we are fixing the conditions. Yes.
Mobilized.
Item 40.
My lord, I am appearing on behalf of Mr. Prasant Kumar Singh.
Yeah.
My lord, the appeal entry constitution for 25 and 23.
No, there is an application for condonation of delay. So, how many days delay is there? 18 days. The delay has not been condoned. Okay. It's a, what is this appeal for?
The matter on for the Union of India, my lord. Matter under the special statute. My lord. Special statute.
Oh, which order you are challenging? 23/7/2024.
23/7/2024.
Yeah. On challenge करते
Bail, my lord, is a application for bail since it is a Naxalite matter. It has been converted. Earlier he has filed criminal appeal, subsequently CRLMA, now criminal appeal.
Yeah, single judgment. Order to the fast issue.
Why has it come to the division bench?
Order of the division bench. 16/125 may kindly be seen. Tapare Justice GP G Satpathy Karo, Acting Chief Justice Flat C. What is it? 622/125. National Investigating Agency Act 2008.
16 years.
So you say Naxalite or what?
I don't know, Naxalite. Naxalite, heinous crime. 4 persons died on the spot, and 4302 cases are against him.
No, we are just about that condonation of delay.
Today is listed for condonation of delay.
We are condoning the delay and putting it after. So this is the delay that has been pointed out is only 18 days. So we are, look on the IN number 988 of 2025 is an application for condonation of delay. The stamp reporter has pointed out that there is delay of 18 days in filing this CRLA after hearing the Land Council for the respective parties and going through the amendments taken in the interim application. We are inclined to condone the delay. Accordingly, delay is condoned. It has IN number 988 of 2025. Main application. So You have received that instruction about the
No,
criminal
not
antecedent?
received, not received. Only I received that 4 cases are pending. Case diary I have not received.
No, the learned counsel for the Union of India seeks some time to obtain the case records, so also the instruction about the criminal antecedent against the appellant put up this matter after ensuing summer vacation.
Obliged.
Yes.
Item 41.
41
40 days delay.
40 days delay, subject a delay to be condoned, है ना? And admit कर दिया उनको, है ना? Call for the trial court record. से list मते दे देंगे, engage कर दो. Yes. तो दी तो. अभी तो पर single bench matter. So